So how ready to kill us are you, Fred?
He's been ready since day one.
Depends on what you guys do. You guys
Hey,
stand
that
on
temple
the
really
lake
didn't help
and-
us. Let's go fuck him up. Embers has a
Yeah.
dragon now. I think we're good.
You're gonna stand on the lake, then you die. I mean,
You're putting a little words in my mouth.
All right, everyone ready?
No,
I think so.
Nope.
I was never ready.
I was born ready.
Who wants to do previously on Giants of the Starforge? Because it was just another session of clicking dices.
Should we all do it? like last time?
The big lady died. I touched my nipples and she exploded.
Oh, I gotta wait for something. to load,
Okay.
and then I'll do it.
Okay,
Give me 1 second.
those are 3 things that definitely happened.
I'm just go. Last
Anybody
time
else?
on Giants of the Starforge.
Here we go.
You gotta get the zoom
Monday,
in, bro.
Monday.
You gotta get the zoom in.
What is this? What is this shirt?
I love
Is
it.
he- Whoa,
I need
whoa.
more.
Oh
of
no,
it.
Harrison,
Now we can't put it
no.
on YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Oh,
don't,
yes,
don't worry
this-
about it. I
this.
don't record those because of Harrison.
No, he records them. He doesn't post
Oh,
them.
that's
Yeah,
fair.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say,
that's
he
that's
keeps
for the
it-
personal stash, especially when the dog pops up. I don't
Okay,
care
guys,
how
you want to
or
see an
when.
eclipse?
Oh no! Oh,
Harrison,
did you
eclipse
find it?
now?
No.
No.
I wish you.
I
I wish
just-
you had.
Wanted to see if Harrison would do
Would do it. Would
the
do the
eclipse
extra.
for
Yeah.
us.
Would show you the version that he found. His version.
the uncensored.
Last time on Giants of the Starforge, our adventurers finally defeated the fiery salamanders and their giant minion boss. After a long and hard-fought battle against the air fucking genasi pieces of shit or whatever the fuck they were, our other adventurers finally decided to say fuck you after getting thrown into a rock repeatedly. And killed all 3 of them. We are very proud of them. Wonderful job. Fantastic. We love it. Yes.
Okay.
We
Some of that
finally
stuff did
defeated.
indeed happen.
I'm
Yep.
aroused.
But no, we had an acid dragon die. We had an ice dragon come forth. Salamanders died. The giant died. Pretty much, we just finally finished the fight that we started 6 weeks ago.
Fred, yes. Fred, can you say again what
All
we
true
did,
stuff.
what we got out of the bag? Because for whatever reason, my message is not there on this stream, but on my phone it is. Did anyone else write it down?
They
in
posted
Discord.
it
What's
in
going on?
Discord. The bag contained, was it like 6 ingots
Oh,
that
yeah,
were
that's
giant
correct.
sized, but it contained 110 silver pieces, 90 electrum pieces, 100 gold pieces, and 9 platinum pieces.
That
and
was
the
from
diagram of the spiked tower shield.
Yeah, which you might be able to make. Do we just leave this zoomed in? Is that better? Rick?
Referring to your camera?
Yeah.
It's better. It is better.
I mean,
I like it.
makes
I like it better
easier
than
for me to cover the
Fred's
screen.
It's better for
Washed
it
out
definitely
face.
focuses
Oh, I know,
on you more,
it's the
but
white
it also
screen.
doesn't show us the animals as much. So there is that.
Are
I
you-
was about to say. I was
you
like,
not
we
in
don't
dark
get
mode,
peeps of the
Fred?
babies.
I was debating the same thing. No, he drinks like Donald Trump. You ever seen how that works? First hand goes up, can't quite make it. Second hand comes up to push it the rest of the way.
A gremlin.
Yeah, Gremlin works too. Well, at least we get to see cat butt. That's something.
And
No,
Faye.
you don't need to lean. It was fine. There we go. Hello.
I love that there's complete darkness. Eyes.
Basically. Although your chair reflects more than her. So
Does anybody think we missed anything in that WWE description?
I do think he got a lot of pretty decent stuff. I was
There was a
looking
baby worm
through-
that got chased down.
Yeah, I was
Like-
looking through stuff too. I'm pretty
Mhm.
sure I pretty much didn't I just like straight up gank one of the fucking floaters at the point with a crit?
Yep.
That was
I
the
don't
floater
remember
part.
And you
this
and you
person.
killed the fire giant.
Oh, did I? I don't even remember that at all. That
Yeah,
definitely doesn't surprise me, but
Was it Harrison or was it him?
Yeah, I don't remember.
believe it was.
I'll see it eventually. I'm still a couple
Emrys.
behind. I'm just finishing off 6 right now, I think. So, or
Uh,
5.
I
whatever's
mean,
two
the
before
pro,
this.
no one died to the shrapnel that came off of the fire
Yes,
giant.
That's true.
And the
And
fire
that must have been
giant
because of my bolt.
armor
Yeah.
did
It was because
explode.
of it. Yeah, that's what it was.
That's right. You're right. You're right.
The
None of us
fire
got hurt
by
giant's
it when we all
armor
healed up.
definitely exploded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice
That's
and
what-
loud. Nice cloud of plumage, and
Plumage.
fire
Well,
giant went down.
Okay. Now
bloody
I'm
git.
feeling a little uncomfortable that he has said nice and loud.
Oh yeah, whatever is above us heard us kill this shit.
I
Which
don't think. Is there something above
Whatever's in the
us? I think-
caldera hurt us. do
Yeah, I'm
this.
more worried about
Yeah.
the other giants. Yeah, absolutely.
whatever is up here is gonna ream our assholes. But we
I
already
can't see
figured
where you're
that.
pinging, but I'm assuming you're pinging
Can I
north
not
of you.
ping? Can I not ping to everyone?
No, I don't think so. Only characters, so you can double click characters and they'll blink for us. But I don't think you can ping for everybody.
I am
move.
curious if the two bitches across the lake end up coming back, like to where
Whoa.
we are because of the noise, if they'll have a mode of transportation for us that'll make it easier to cross,
Is
Death
Morwen
Lake.
mentioning that, or is that you as a player?
That's me. That's
Yeah,
just me
that-
being verbal.
The other thing too is
That
that
was a
your
hint, but okay,
sister or
thanks.
whatever is still in the
I
middle
didn't
of the
get
lake.
It's okay.
And then I don't remember who this bitch is. If I can select things, there we go. That bitch.
The purple one out in the middle of the lake.
No, I know who
believe
that
Spiritual
that is a
weapon.
spiritual weapon. Yeah, it's a big
Oh, okay.
giant. It's a great sword with a chainsaw blade, basically.
Can you not
Chainsaw
see
blade.
the name on that one? Yeah, hold on.
No, I don't
Let's
see shit.
Display name. There. So when you
That's,
mouse over it, you should see
Oh,
name.
that's weird. Did I fuck
Or
up?
select it.
I must have fucked up.
Oh.
Click everything.
I don't see shit.
So it's oh, there.
All
How
right,
about
so I guess are you satisfied with that recollection? I guess, Fred.
that? Yeah,
Are we
no,
getting into
I
it?
think
Okay.
that was pretty good. And at the end of combat, after the explosion, a couple of you looted, and the Emrys pretty much tried to heal up everybody, right? So everyone is at a decent amount of health.
Yes,
You're
absolutely.
not on your last leg as you might have previously been. So yeah. Is there something you want to do?
Yeah, my question I
now?
guess becomes: are we still in turn order of any sort, or is it free action? How are we measuring what's going on at this point?
I am going to pop Arcane Recovery.
Okay.
Can you put it in the chat as well? Okay, so yeah, back to my question. I guess is this? I guess should I be locked to like movement? We'll say just to be measured, kind of like do it how I do sometimes. Thank you.
Well, what do you want to do? I guess would be the.
I want
the
to
first.
run as close to the east shore. Brain did a bad thing. Maybe somewhere around like this rock here.
Okay.
And
Hey, I see that ping.
yeah, close enough that I'm not getting hit by the fog, but can see across, maybe to where I know Aura saw or where Argento knows Aura saw the giants in that building. With
Okay,
that light
we
explosion,
can-
definitely want to.
Yeah, we could say you did that while
Emrys
looting
is-
and healing and everything else was going on.
Yeah, that's fine. So
So
it'd be 60 there. I would have had to dash twice if I truly wanted to climb
yeah,
the rock.
it's.
But,
I don't think we're really in turn order for the healing and
Okay.
and
so we're not going to worry about
looting and stuff.
That's
so.
ultimately what my question was. So, all right. So yeah, can I do some sort of perception check to see across and just start trying to get an idea of what is happening?
Yeah, your passive perception is 21, and with that, you don't see. I'm assuming you're looking at the buildings over here.
Correct. Yes.
Okay,
I'm
yeah,
trying to
you
see
don't-
any sort of activity since there was that loud explosion.
Yeah, so you don't see anything like coming out of the building. You don't see the door opening passively. If you want to actively look, you definitely can roll perception for that.
Yeah. So essentially, the group, if anyone's paying attention, would watch as Argento just like scampers up this rock, and he just starts shielding his eyes with both hands, And then as he goes to do that, Aura's legs just kind of like appear around his shoulders, and she's just sitting on his shoulders doing the same thing above him with like a higher vantage point to see if she can see
Facing
anything
which
else.
is she facing the same way or
Yes,
the
facing
opposite way?
basically the same way, but they're looking out on that eastern shore for the most part.
Okay.
What's that noise?
And
I will
Bruno,
roll. Hold on one sec.
Arcane Recovery is used after you finish a short rest.
Ooh, that's actually pretty dang good.
20
Oh, I thought it was. Oh, god damn it! Fine,
It says
fuck
once
myself.
per day.
Yeah, I
when
know.
you
I
finish
read
a
that.
short rest.
Yep.
That's okay, Harrison,
Dumb
because honestly,
bullshit.
depending on if there's nothing going on, well, first off, we need to find the guy. But if there's nothing going on and we still need to cross this lake, it might be best to short rest so that we actually have some shit back. We'll talk about that at some point, I feel like. So.
What is this? Why is Cold Dragon and Wildfire up here? That's not happening.
Cold Dragon and Wildfire and me, and we walked up there.
Yeah, he was trying to move them to the pillar with him, all at once,
Okay.
essentially, as a party.
Yeah, that's not happening. So for right now we're doing we're doing this one thing at a time.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I
But
see
I
what
did
you said.
before everybody else.
That is
Bruno
true. He
flies
actually
away.
moved at the end of last session. If
be
anything, I
with
actually
you,
took his spot.
Bruno.
So I'll admit
Uh,
that. But too bad. My turn now.
So yeah, you go over there, you jump up on her shoulders or her on your shoulders,
Or on
whichever
my shoulders,
you
yeah. That's,
yeah,
or
whichever you
his,
want to
or on
have
his
it.
is the better way to say it.
And you're looking at that coastline, at that building, and everything that you remember is still exactly in the same place as it was,
Okay.
and you don't see anything out of the ordinary for that. You do hear that the hammering on the forge or the anvil to the north of you has ceased, though, with that perception.
So, I know we're out of combat. Would you say that the 6 minutes from when Morwen gave me the telepathy link has passed at this point? Because I think we still had like roughly 30 rounds on that. It's like 3
Yeah,
minutes.
so
I
you
just don't know how
had
much.
you only had 8 rounds of combat. Is what I have here.
Plus maybe another 10
plus-
at most before movement and all
yeah,
that shit.
So that's only what
Yeah, half
like
of it at most.
couple minutes.
Or, yeah,
Crossing-
well, even if we're over assumptive and say 20, I think it was a 60 round thing.
Yeah, so you still have. I would say you still have telepathy.
So Argento would just kind of speak out to Morwen, just to make sure that gets there clearly.
I'm gonna keep an eye out since we know there were those giants there. I don't hear the hammers anymore, and I mean Aura says she doesn't see anything, and neither do I. But get the group and tell them to start probably looking for the guy if he's here. I'm gonna keep an eye out this way, and I'll let you know if something happens.
Basically, just keep watching for me then, and hopefully carry that 28. So if anything does happen, we get an early warning.
You're right there, Fred. Just blind yourself a little bit. Damn.
The eclipse is happening.
Oh, Jesus. Oh man.
Looks so menacing.
Are you changing
He
the
was standing there.
aperture on the camera?
The exposure.
Yeah, exposure. That's my brain didn't want to go to the right one.
I would reply to Argento.
No, I'm in
Pretty much saying I'll lead the march forward. Keep me posted if anything changes from where you are.
Roger that.
And if it's okay, Morwen's gonna start heading towards the ruins area.
Just have something go full circle. As Warren
No,
goes
I
to
know.
walk away, there's just like one errant thought that's like,
No, I swear I'm not thinking about your thighs right now. I can do that later.
You fucking weird.
Yeah.
Back up.
I gotta reference the first episode somehow in the last one.
Did we ever? Did you answer me if there was any of those Ipecac bottles, whatever they were, last on the corpse? All broken.
Ipecac bottles.
Whatever the giant was throwing, what was I forgot what they were called. Ipecac is what comes to
They
mind.
were
and it's
Bolts
not,
of
bolts of
Imix.
Imix, which were basically
Imix.
a
That's
version of
magical.
like a magic missile.
oh, it's magical. Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I would
So
just-
no, there are
yeah.
no Hippocap bottles.
I would
um,
also-
I thought they were throwing bottles of Ipecac. I'm like, that sounds weird, but okay.
Yeah, I would also remind you that the corpse literally fucking exploded, so anything that was on it is probably not in any usable condition. if there were any sort of things that they were throwing, they're either not working anymore, or were the thing that caused the explosion. So
And I just want to post this for you guys because I thought it was
yay.
pretty cool that we could see this. So that is the image of the fire giant that has been slaughtered.
And sounded a whole
A
Oh.
nice
Jesus
drawing.
dogs. And sounded a whole lot like what was her name? Imdra? No, that was my. That's in my campaign. Oh no, my brain is starting to confuse stuff now. What was the little gnome chick from your campaign that you did the same voice for?
Gemna.
Gemna, thank you.
We didn't get to use that voice too much.
No,
So, yeah, Gemna, the giant fire giant,
probably
is
better
now
for you.
deceased.
I feel like.
Yeah. So, after hearing the anvil beast, or the noise an anvil would make when it is being used and worked on, gonna read an intro.
Yay.
Hopefully Harrison has his headphones on.
Usually does.
Good. Okay. As the echoes of the explosion reverberate through the crater, Brimskarda's keen ears pick up the telltale sounds, a deafening roar that signals the demise of her beloved sister, Zohelm. With a primal roar of anguish and rage, Brimskarda's voice cuts through the air like a thunderclap, echoing off the walls of the forge and shaking the very foundations of the mountain. She bellows.
Your mic
Her
actually
voice.
peaked on that, by the way. It didn't pick up.
Full peaked the
Yeah.
whole time.
The whole thing, like, it was nothing.
Zohelm! She bellows, her voice raw with grief and fury. And then in
it's gonna be
Giant,
raw, right?
so anyone that can understand Giant would hear, "You will pay dearly for what you have done."
I'm gonna lean
you
over
sure?
to Bruno and
You
be like,
sure about that?
"Did you say Zohan?"
You don't mess with this on.
The the party, startled by the sudden outburst, turns to face the source of the voice. Their hearts heavy with the weight of what they have wrought. Before them stands Brimskarda, her
Give me 1 second
towering
to take them
form
out. I can
bathed
still hear
in
you.
the fiery glow of the forge, her
What's
eyes
Sheila doing up there?
ablaze with an unabridged rage that threatens to consume her.
Oh,
You
she looks a lot pissed.
dare to come into my domain and lay waste to my kin?
Maybe not
Brimkarda,
intentionally.
this is also in Giant. Brimskarda's voice echoes with a fierce intensity, her words laced with venom and scorn. You will regret the day you crossed paths with the likes of me. And if you guys see on the map, you can see where her token is. I'm also going to give you a nice image in the game log of Brimskarda, as the previous
wonderful.
one was her sister Zohelm.
Yay.
She is a heavily armored iron giant, with iron gray skin and brassy hair, wielding a smoldering forge hammer. Like a human, she wears dark tinted goggles to protect her eyes from the blinding light of the furnace. And Emrys, what's your passive?
My passive is a 19.
19. How far are we?
I'd have been closer if you let me.
Nope, you didn't want to be closer. You would notice that there is a fire rune engraved on her gauntlet of her left hand. So you can
Ooh.
see how she's holding the I guess two-handed.
Yep.
Is it really two-handed? Let me check that out. Let's say it's two-handed.
Yeah, that makes sense. You should got that
Doesn't
thing in
say
your
it
hand.
is. Doesn't say if it's two-handed or not, but either way, you could see that there's a fire rune carved into her gauntlet on her left hand.
You're talking about the warhammer that she's wielding?
Yeah, it's a
Usually-
smoldering forge hammer.
Okay. Judging by the
Warhammers
picture,
are versatile.
yeah, I was gonna say, judging by the picture, it looks like a versatile sort of thing. Yeah.
Someone who uses a Warhammer in literally every campaign, it's versatile.
I was just wondering.
Yeah, I was looking at the stats for it. It didn't give
say.
two different
That's
attack options, so that's why
yeah.
I was thinking
wh-
it could be
it-
two-handed or one-handed, but it doesn't say
it is
two-handed.
possibly.
Usually it says
Oh,
two-handed
sorry,
weapon,
Zoph.
but
Trying to get that knot. 1 sec. Yeah, that's fair. They're just using it one way only, I guess.
so
I got it. Sorry. Go.
if you could please do me a favor
I'll roll initiative, I'm assuming.
and roll initiative.
Woohoo!
Good job, Morwin.
Ooh, Morwen and I doing hot.
Mine
Hot
is
rolls
the
here.
exact same
The funny
from
thing is,
last time.
I feel like my initiative has always been shit this campaign. I've rolled like always below a 10 despite having advantage. And even then I'm still sitting here outrolling you fuckers. What's going on?
I mean, I
What are
rolled
we doing,
pretty
team?
well last time.
Yeah, you did. That's fair. But it's just like, what are we doing, team?
Even I have a -1, so it's
You have the paladin way.
Exactly. That's fair.
And I'm gonna roll Bruno since he is stepped away.
Very, very fair of you.
oh
-3 for not being here. Like I know
They
you
can
looked.
hear us,
I know
though.
he looked directly at me too.
I can hear you guys.
I
I
know.
will take off my headset. I heard
I
everything
know.
that you said. Fire room gauntlet, fucking emo
Absolutely.
gas punk,
That's
fucking
why I was-
steampunk
That's why I was
goggles.
saying that in specific.
Hey guys, maybe you should ask her if this is Brimskarda.
Is she
Yeah.
fucking?
Yeah, that's
She
fair.
fucking listening
Or
to My Chemical
maybe you should have
Romance?
asked the
The
last,
last one. Yeah, maybe that's
if she was
a mistake
Brimskarda.
that we made already, buddy.
Um,
I don't fucking care.
welcome to the final boss. You guys beat the mini boss.
Okay.
All right, Argento and Aura
Did we
Looks
really
like you
end
got-
up first?
top roll with 16.
Bro, we
Oh
are
my
staring
God.
out across the fucking lake, and Brimskarda had the drop on us to some degree. Wow, I take that. Okay, let me zoom the camera way back in and figure this shit out, because I was expecting to have some time. So, hey guys,
Yeah, you.
did anyone else hear that? That's
Oh, also
anyone
that
else
was in
see
Giant.
that?
It was in
So-
Giant. So anybody that knows Giant
Yes.
understood it. Anybody that doesn't know Giant
Did not.
only heard
Right.
Who
Zilhelm.
doesn't
that's
understand?
That's why
Giant?
Argento is calling out specifically. He
I know.
he
Okay.
turned to look at the party to say that, and then has noticed the giant, and that's does anyone else see that? And at this point, we'll start. I'm actually really thankful I had Aura pop out because that means it's a bonus action saved. So,
Mhm.
Argento will. How high up is this rock? Would you say that I'm on?
15 feet.
So I'd take damage if I jump off versus climb. And I
I
don't.
can
Yeah,
I
you
don't
can like
like-
slide off if you want.
Can,
And
can
you
I go
save
You can
grab?
make a dex throw
Oh, you're too far. Never mind.
or an
Okay.
acrobatics throw.
I guess if anything, Argento will just Aura will kind of. No, she'll stay on the shoulders for now because that actually might be a damage roll. Otherwise, he'll just climb down. I guess. Is it difficult terrain? I guess it would be. I don't have a climb speed, right? Yes. So if it's
Yeah.
15, it would take my full 30. So Argento just climbs down. Aura comes with him. We will, since I have my bonus action, he'll let her kind of climb. No, actually, stay on the shoulders is probably the most efficient use of my movement. Bonus action dash. Another 30 feet. Guys, what are we doing? What's going on?
We gotta ask her politely to let us use the forge.
I could try. Is that what we want? I mean, you guys were kind of upset when I did it with the fucking dragon, so I was, holding my tongue.
To be fair, it was just me, and she just threatened to kill us and all of our family and our lives because we killed her sister.
Is
So
oh,
He
That's,
murdered her family.
Argento just like looks up while Ara looks down and is like, oh, I kind of get that. Okay, never mind. Fight to the death. Sorry, by the way. Not sorry, though.
Hey, mate, she was a right bloody asshole.
Otherwise,
To
if
be
that's
fair, she
the
started it.
case,
Oh,
I
trying to
don't
fix a goddamn rock, and
necessarily
there she comes at me
think.
with a goddamn, I gotta kill you all because I'm so much more important.
I gotta draw. Sorry, one sec. I gotta see the distance on this. 90. Okay, so that's definitely more than what I can. I will just Argento will just dash another 30 feet. Kind of catch up with Emery's and the dragon, Morwin. And at that point, Aura will pop off his shoulders, and since she has her own independent 30 feet of movement, I'll start her from him. But 5, hold on, please go.
Were you toddlering her?
That's the
If
reason I was carrying her for so far, is because if I had left her somewhere, she only had 30 feet of her own movement. So
Hey, Fred,
Gotcha.
she will.
is this raised? If I can,
Well, actually, I need to be
is
careful.
this raised?
Oh no, it should be fine.
And
Yeah,
No.
so
there's some-
This
Yeah,
is
I
this
think
is a
I'm doing that
path.
right. But
Okay. I
I'm
just
gonna
wanted
I'm
make
gonna read up to
sure.
make sure I'm doing that right. But otherwise, it should be it. It should be good. Ever more than 30 feet. Your turn mentally command up to 30 feet. No action required. Yeah. So she can move 30 feet on her own. So yeah, that's that. And I'm just gonna.
So then you're done.
I am absolutely done. Yes, that was everything I could
'Kay.
possibly do.
Emrys, you
Um,
are next on the turn order.
I'm turning a little bit of an aura on, by the way, just to make sure. Okay, so that's what I needed to be careful of. So she can only go to here, by the way. Sorry, I wanted to make sure I was doing it right. So
So, are you more reasonable than your cousin, sister person? Because I'm just gonna fix that bloody rock and I'm out of here.
Is someone asking about an uncle brother? I felt like
A
there was some
dunkle?
weird thing there. I didn't understand what you said, but
Lumpkin?
just like emotionally, it sounded.
in his
I
hands.
think Emrys is speaking giant.
I'm aware. That's why I said I didn't
Oh,
understand a
okay.
thing you said. Just meant emotionally.
Oh, do you not understand giant?
No, sir.
Oh,
Do I have a slider for? Yes, I do.
Yes, but no.
I'm sorry. Can you repeat that? I just
I threw him way off.
yeah.
Can't respond to things that you don't actually understand.
I'm aware.
Whoa! What the heck
Is it
that?
Fred? Is Fred DMing all of a sudden? Because it didn't sound like him there. No, I'm just kidding.
So, can we just, go do what we came here to do and fix that bloody rock? Your sister wouldn't let me walk past to fix the damn thing, and, well, then she tried to kill us, and now here we are.
Die!
Yeah.
Yeah,
forget
right,
what voice I was
unreasonable
doing.
little.
Die!
I was gonna say like 80-year-old woman.
Yeah,
Whatever.
she's telling you to die. You will die.
Bruce, go up there and
Stop,
teach
you
you
will die.
whatnot, yeah?
what if we said double it and give it to the next?
And,
You could
Bruce
say it.
is gonna
Didn't I
dash
sharpen?
and get
Okay.
to there. Emery and Tower are just gonna walk to here. And I'm gonna take the dodge action as my action.
You're.
Smart.
I'm just making sure I understand this right. Your spirit is able to dash.
Good.
To be
question.
honest, I don't know. I
question.
assumed it has an action and therefore it can take the dash action, but I have to double check this.
This man being smart over here. Good catch, Fred.
Its actions are multi-attack, run, and breath weapon. Shared resistances. It has a fly speed of 60. If you don't issue any actions, it takes the dodge action and
yeah.
avoids danger. It
So
says
it
nothing
doesn't-
about
so
whether
I
or
would
not I
assume so then.
can't.
I would assume you can then, because you'd be able to do other things like disengage and disarm and all that kind of stuff. Grapple, if you wanted to.
Yep. So so Bruce will have dashed up to there, and Toa and Emrys are going to walk 35 feet to where I moved, and they are both going to take the dodge action.
Okay. Next person would be Bruno,
I'm just gonna
the
go.
no named assailant.
Up 40 feet
Oh, I guess.
and take the dodge action.
Dodgy, dodgy, dodgy. Okay. Octavius.
What?
Oh, by the way,
Everybody's dodging except for Argento.
and my dragon. He ran closer. Oh, by the way, before I forget, there's a little left hand on that one. There's a rock in it with a couple of sigils on it. Yeah, watch out for that. It's a fire rune. It's gonna hurt. Bad enough. And I said that in common.
I'm gonna
Take-
use a channel divinity, and cast Aura Vitality. So spell slot.
I'm sorry,
And
can you
cast
say that again? I didn't catch
I'm using channel divinity to cast Aura Vitality again
that. Okay.
to get more healing. I just don't waste a spell slot. Don't have that many level 3s left, and I'd like to blow some with
Channel Divinity allows you to cast or
up to
Vitality.
a 3rd level spell. Yeah. There's a couple other things you can
Okay.
do with it, but that you can use it option. That is the range. Bruno. Hey, Bruno. See here? How your nipples looking?
He shows his nipple to the camera. All right, bro. Too hot for Twitch. Come on.
What up?
Do you need healing?
Always.
Oh,
Always looking for that good touch.
oh, you're almost max though.
Okay.
I don't see that Channel Divinity does this. Is there a different feat that
I
does
love you
this?
too.
Where was that? I just clicked on. Sorry, harness divine power. Sorry.
Just
You
send
spend-
it,
it's
if you're
the
looking
same-
at it, just send it to chat so that we can all just see
Yeah.
it.
Okay. Harness
you go.
Divine.
Yep. It's using a channel divinity and using a.
So it doesn't say that it
If you want to
casts-
get
Oh.
terribly semantic, you regain a health slot on a bonus action or not a slot, a spell slot,
spell slot. Yes.
and I'm using a 3rd level spell slot. Therefore, i.e., I am using it to cast the spell slot.
Okay, so that's good. That's a good.
If you wanted
sequence
to-
of
if you
events.
wanted
so
the
you harness
flowchart.
divine power to
Yeah.
regain a spell slot, a hell spot.
Hell spot.
as a paladin, a hell spot, and then you're casting
Aura Vitality,
Aura Vitality. Okay.
which is
At
2d6
3rd
healing.
level.
Yes. And I'm gonna do that on myself because this dude is almost full over here.
I have 32 hit points missing.
Yeah, I have almost 100.
That's like half an attack from this bitch.
And you get 8.
So we have no frame of reference. I'm just gonna laugh when all of a sudden she misses every roll because Fred just is really
Yeah.
shit tonight. Harrison's like,
It just misses everything on Bruno though. Everybody
Yeah,
else
only
gets it.
Bruno.
Bruno
I get
doesn't.
fucking, I get fucking pummeled. Like,
oh, dude.
So you regain 8 hit points.
Yep, that's my turn.
Okay. Love it. Love it. Okay. If you could just put a concentration mark on your character, so that way we know you're doing a concentration spell, and
Don't do it.
we'll try to keep that. So,
Bro's actually gonna pay attention to it. Good luck, spellcasters.
yeah, Emrys, if you could also do that for your character, so that we know you're concentrating on the dragon. We'll try to make sure we do this good. Next up is Brimskarda. Brimskarda is going to reach into a bag on her hip, pull out a giant. Well, I wouldn't say
Cookie?
a giant rock. It's a
Oh.
large rock. Heats it up in her hand and chucks it at Emrys.
And it will have disadvantage because of
Yep,
the dodge.
It's out of
Yes,
range.
yeah.
Oh, it's out of range anyway.
Oh.
But
This is well. Yeah. Okay.
yeah, you can only get one disadvantage.
I realized what I was saying. Yeah.
This will hit you
course it will.
with disadvantage.
Boss level.
As this-
She's
monster.
throwing
this-
at 160
Yes,
feet.
yes. You can't have double disadvantage, so it didn't matter. But yeah, it's a boulder coming out of nowhere. I mean,
Yeah, 120 feet. And it's going to slap Emerus in the face as he is going to take 23 bludgeoning damage
Okay.
and
If I'm taking additional damage, what damage type is it?
yep, and 20 fire damage.
I am resistant to fire damage right now.
Okay,
So,
so
I
then you
will
would take half
take-
of that.
10.
As this rock just quite large smacks you. Please make a strength saving throw,
Oh, there's more. Even better.
and you'll have to do
Um,
a concentration check.
Fucking Christ. Okay, so first it's the strength saving throw. 19.
Awesome. You have the prone condition.
What's up? Okay.
Okay, and let me take the health out. That was. And Constitution saving throw. I have to do that with advantage because of Warcaster, if that's for what I think it is. 21.
Excellent, you pass.
Okay.
Because you'd have to roll a 16 or higher.
I will mark
Yes.
myself as prone. Prone, there it is.
Can I tell how
Eh.
tall these walls are?
On the building?
Yep.
Yes. And that is a roofed building as
So-
well.
To the point that Harrison made about this bitch throwing a big ass attack, I'd like to point out that almost took out half my HP in one go.
It's 100 feet high, the ceiling.
Okay.
You just hear
n-
from under the rock.
Help me. Next would be another rock. Everybody probably but Emerus, because Emerus is on his back, would see Brimskarda pull out another rock, heat it up with fire in her hand, and we are throwing it at Octavius. Well, it doesn't matter. It's disadvantage anyway.
hmm
Yeah. Is it a dex check or is it an AC hit?
Judging by
It's
Chris,
rolling
strength
to
save.
hit.
Oh, roll a hit.
No,
and then,
there was
roll
a-
the hit
I-
and then strength save. Yeah,
Roll the
yeah.
hit, then a strength save.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, so
Two
this
things
is
I excel at.
definitely hitting you.
Well, he
I just,
rolled a
do you want to tell me the
19.
number? You said it's so confident. Is it above a 30?
I mean, if there's something you want to try and use, you try and use it. That's not how Fred does
Oh no,
this.
I can't. No, I don't have any shield. I have deck save abilities with my shield, so
Okay. So as the heated rock smashes into you, you will take 27 bludgeoning damage.
I say double it and give it to the next person, but you know.
I'm
Fine.
doubling it because you're taking 26 fire damage.
Huh?
And please make a strength saving throw.
14.
You will fail that, just like Emerus, and you will be prone by the momentum of the rock. Please make a concentration save.
Wait, a con is a con or is it?
Concentration save is Constitution.
anytime you're concentrating on a save is always Constitution.
9 does not meet the save, and your aura of vitality will disperse. Brimskarda will then retreat out of view from everyone.
Is Brimskarda on the combat tracker or no?
Yes. Sorry. There. You see her?
Okay.
Morwin. It is your turn as you've seen 2 of your party members get devastated by giant rocks that exploded in fire, making them prone on the ground.
Oh, I'm running away.
Same thought I had. Don't worry.
But I'm doing my movement. Well, I'm dashing, and then I'm using my bonus action, so that way I can move 105 feet like we did prior, and I'm going right next to the dragon, and like hiding there.
It's probably
Okay.
a smart move currently.
And that is all I can do.
Okay. Octavius, can you get rid of that aura? Because I'm assuming that's aura of vitality, the yellow one. Argento, it is your turn.
Here I was, just measuring it out. All right,
You
so
see Morrowind sprint past
Okay.
everybody. Apparently quite fearless.
Yeah, Argento is going to dash main action, just 60 feet of movement, and use it to go here behind the rock. Aura will move in tandem, her 30 feet, and will kind of tuck in behind this little rock here. So the two of them still maintain their kind of closeness. At this point, I kind of need clarification, I guess, on something.
Sure.
So Aura tends to use her rapier, and she uses my stats.
Mhm.
If I use the potion of Fire Giant Strength on myself, I'd assume the rapier could use the strength stat. But the question becomes, for sneak attack, you kind of are supposed to use a finesse weapon. Does the weapon just have to be finesse for you, or does it have to be using dex? I don't think it specifies in sneak attack is what I'm trying to figure out, and it doesn't really just finesse weapon. So the attack must use a finesse or ranged weapon. So my question becomes, if I buff myself with that potion, can Aura then get the ability to use sneak attack with that or not? I guess so.
What would prevent her from using sneak attack? I guess I'm confused. I never played
I'm just
rogue,
making
so.
sure that the clarification for you for sneak attack is that the weapon has to have the finesse tag. It doesn't have to be using a dex stat.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. And if that's the case, yeah, bonus action dash behind the rock. Aura moves behind this one. Argento,
Question.
go ahead. What's up?
No, it doesn't need. It must be a finesse weapon. It's in the thing for sneak attack.
Correct. Weapon, but it doesn't have to use the dex stat. So I can use a rapier with but it's still a martial weapon, so I can use it with my strength stat if
so
it's
long
higher,
as it
but
has
it's
the
still
finesse
property.
tag
Right. I just
as
wanted
a
to,
weapon.
you're
that's
good.
correct.
I understand
Yeah.
that's how I read it too. I wanted to make sure that was how Fred read it without kind of,
Yeah, I'm
pushing
assuming
into a
it's
direction.
because of the way you're wielding the weapon, right?
Sure.
So
But I'm using
why
that's what I mean. I'm not
you get
using
that
it with
attack from it.
dexterous, kind of potential at that point. I'm using it with my strength, so I wasn't sure. I just wanted to make sure is all. If the answer is yes, then I believe at this point I will use my action to consume the potion of Fire Giant Strength.
Hold on.
What's up?
So at any point in time, no matter what, if she's out, she just copies all your stats during that whole time?
Correct. She uses my stats on every roll that she uses. That is correct. Here, I will...
Even if you do buffs, though?
Here.
Yeah, that's how I read it previously with
If it has to make saving throws, it uses your saving throw bonuses, and it is basically my attack stats as well. And the way that we've been doing it all campaign is she uses my rapier, I use the crossbow with Argento, so I don't think Fred's gonna change that now in any way. So I mean, if we need to, we need to. That's fine. But it's just the way that we've been doing it. I'm assuming this is all good. So, regardless, yeah, I'm gonna use that potion at this point because I was actually kind of feeling bad that I hadn't fucking managed to. So put the quantity to 0 on that. We're gonna put my strength stat up to a good old 25, and
glad I
next
gave you
turn,
the
let's see what
opportunity.
we can do. Yeah. Strength. How do I do other modifier? Override. Here we go. There we go. And we'll see what happens when it happens. Oh, yeah, and it auto sets to the +7. Nice. Awesome. Okay. Awesome. Okay. That's all me. I'm good. Thank you for the
That's it
clarification.
for
Sorry it took
Argento.
so long. Yeah.
Okay. No, it's Emrys. It is your turn.
Oh, that fucking hat. Emery's will get back off his ass, dust himself off a little bit. Right, we keep walking, eh? And how are we rounding down 35 feet of movement to half? Is it 15 still, or are we doing 20?
I feel like 15 makes more
Rounding
sense.
down. Oh, 15. Most everything gets rounded down.
Okay, I'm just double checking. And then once
Okay, I guess we know what you're
there,
doing when you DM.
I'm going to use Toa's ability to teleport us. And we are going to move another 15 feet to there and hopefully have some. Wait, I almost fucked myself there. To there. Because I'm not next to the shore. So I'm not getting that acid damage.
Yep.
And that's that. For those two, I'm gonna.
So when you move to there, you would see Brimskarda on the opposite side of the forge.
And because I haven't used an action yet, what spells can I use?
And to be clear, Emrys would be the only one that knows where Brimskarda is.
Oh, we didn't all see her when she screamed out? Or is
You
it just
did
'cause she moved?
initially, right,
Okay,
when
she's
she
moved,
she
that's
was in
fine.
her spot,
just wanted to
but
make
she
sure that I understood
moved
why.
behind the wall,
Gotcha.
and then nobody could see.
We all
and
know she
nobody has a-
exists, though, was kind of my
Yes.
bigger thing. Yeah. Okay, okay,
Yes.
gotcha. Thank you.
But now, only person with a point of view or line of sight is
Is
Emrys.
him. Yeah. Thank you.
I will once again take the dodge action for Emery's because I'm trying to conserve what little spells I have left.
It's probably smart.
That being said, Bruce is getting in there. So
It's always Bruce.
15 to there, 20.
Good luck,
30,
Bruce.
40.
We got you, Bruce! We'll be in soon! Just do what you can, mate!
Bruce just comes around the wall, just gets up in front of the dragon. Good eye.
For the sake of trying to be as Australian as we can, kick her right in the cunt! Actually, that's not the way they use it, is it?
Nope, it's not. They call their friends that, and I've been trying to avoid
Oh,
using
come on.
correct terminology
Yeah,
because
know,
I
'cause
have
your
the
mother
threat of
beat it
death.
into you. I understand.
Yeah.
Okay, so you
Attacking.
have okay. So upon moving your cold dragon into there, please make a Constitution save for the cold dragon.
Do any of us? I know Argento probably doesn't. Does anyone? And Emery's might be the only one. See why by chance?
I would feel why because of the dragon's connection to me.
It's just so that I
Constitution
can start,
saving throw, you
when
said?
players maybe see it, they can start kind of interacting with it more, whatever the problem is.
Yeah,
Constitution saving throw?
Yep.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
can answer that, Rick, in a second.
This
Yeah,
is
thank you.
going to be a +3, whatever the answer is. So this is a 15.
Okay, let me. That will save.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay, whatever it is. That's
Do I get to
Uh,
find out what I saved from, or is it a
Yep, hold
mystery?
on.
Oops.
So still gonna take some damage.
Yeah.
I am resistant to cold damage if that is of any help, and I cannot be charmed, frightened, or poisoned.
Because I'm sure that anything related to a gigantic forge.
Look,
or
I gotta
gigantic
throw
fire
what I
giant
got out.
is
You're
going to be
resistant to
cold
fire damage
damage
as well?
related.
No, my character is resistant to fire damage. The dragon is not.
You're gonna take 14 fire damage to the cold dragon,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna read something again.
Perfect, thank you.
So a heavily armored giant with iron gray skin and brassy hair, wielding a smoldering forge hammer. Like humans, she wears dark tinted goggles to protect her eyes from the blinding light of the furnace.
Okay.
That is a hint as to.
No, I'm picking up what you're putting down. Blind sight, 30 feet. I'm good.
Yes, you passed the save, so you don't have any conditions. You're just taking damage currently from that. But yeah, let's roll to attack the fire giant Brimskarda.
Your dragon has
Okay.
blind sight 30 feet? That's pretty nuts.
Yes, it
Dragon
does.
has dragon
cool.
has blind sight and dark vision.
Yeah, very
Yep.
cool.
There's a reason why I was trying to save the first one.
Honestly, using two
It's-
spell slots for two separate ones isn't really a bad thing. It's just a whole bunch of HP sync at a minimum, and you've been doing good attacks anyway, right? I literally just finished the
Yep.
episode where the other one was basically killed.
Yeah, I think
and
you have
you still did fucking
4
nuts
or
with it
3
just
rens on this one.
yeah, just from action economy sync
Uh,
alone was nuts. So
It's huge.
Yeah.
To hit 1d6 plus 4 plus 7, so plus 11.
Did you not make the custom attacks?
No, I always forget to do that. Spell attack modifier to hit. Emery, what is your spell attack modifier again? It's plus 10. So, alright. So, first one, d20 plus 10. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that hit.
That will definitely hit her.
That
Alright,
is 17 damage. So I am aware. Does the dragon feel any kind of resistance to its attacks or no?
It's cold damage, right?
No, the melee attacks are piercing.
Nope. You feel as if the dragon is making a full contact hit.
19.
19 does not hit.
Balls. Okay, so we know we need to at least hit a 20 to attack this one.
I mean, thanks for at least
That-
finding a limit.
That's a miss. Well, we don't know. I'm assuming it's at least a
No,
20.
I mean you're probably right.
26, so I get my second attack in.
You get 4 attacks? I thought it was 3.
But
with
to your
this
point,
level
even
7.
at a minimum, you know
Oh,
that-
you are correct. I'm remembering the previous one. That last attack doesn't
Ah.
count.
Okay. You got fire
Um,
breath though, right?
I do have the
Or-
breath weapon still. So
Cold
that's
breath.
2d6, and it needs to make a dexterity saving throw against 8 damage. The DC is
15 now instead or
17.
Oh, 17.
Oh,
I had it way later,
rolled
lower.
Rolled an 18. So
Alright,
takes
so it
half.
takes 4 damage.
Okay.
It's cold damage. Might be.
I can only hope.
What's call it? Weak to it or whatever. I forget the term.
I can only hope.
I doubt it, but yeah.
Okay. And your fire spirit?
It teleported that
Oh,
turn.
okay. All right. So that sounds like the end of Emers's turn. Bruno, you are prone on the ground. What do you want to do?
Why am I prone?
You got hit by the rock.
No,
Oh,
that
Bruno
was,
did not
that
get
was
hit. I'm sorry, that was
Octavius.
Octavius.
Never mind. Yeah.
You are not prone
all-
on the ground.
We all collectively realized.
Everybody's
was-
prone.
I was like, the
You're
fuck?
prone.
Because
He's
someone opened
prone.
the door, we got on the floor, you danced the dinosaur. That's how it worked. I think.
All right, I'm going
Old meme for everybody.
to dash and go there.
Okay. And that's it. No bonus action or anything.
I'll double check. to
I
make
want a blade
sure.
song just to make sure I don't know where you're at.
Yeah, blade song.
Okay. So make sure you anchors your stats for that. And mark blade song
Yep,
usage.
already did.
All right. Octavius, you are the one that was actually prone, not Bruno. Sorry, trying to, pawn that off on somebody else for you. Didn't work.
Did we lose him? You hear Hutch?
He moved
You're
5
moving,
feet.
but we don't hear you. Just a heads up.
He's gonna say, "I've been talking the whole time."
Oh, it'd be so sad.
Type in the chat. Maybe he's on the phone. Okay, I'm gonna call a timeout here. I need to use the facilities. So
What the fuck?
when I get back,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Oh,
I
we
just
hear you
heard
now at least. But yeah,
That
still take a
was
break.
weird. Guys, what the fuck? My mic was like, no.
Well, that's well.
okay.
I stood up. I walked 15 feet.
Okay.
That's all I can do. Is there no cover? I thought this was a wall. That was
No, this is a path going to the forge.
on the right though, where I am. I thought that was like a little bit of a drop. But all right. These.
All right, so I got a question for you guys.
Uh-oh.
Do
Mhm.
we want to try to bring the building down on top of her?
Yes.
Is it a building?
Yep, he said it's a roofed building.
Oh, okay. We can always try if you
Bring
want.
the
but
roof down.
It's not something I can really help with. I've got a fucking rapier and a crossbow, so.
The
good luck.
only I have a level 5 shatter and then 3 level 4 shatters that I could use.
I mean, that's 4 turns though. It's all you, but is it more
I-
worth it to just attack her instead?
I would say I also have Shatter that I was also planning on using.
Go for it, you
So,
guys. Sounds like a fun plan.
I mean,
well, the
that's
only thing is Emerus's dragon is in there.
Like
That's fine.
he's gonna give a shit.
Fair.
Yeah, let's be real.
The dragon is
Yeah.
spectral. It'll be fine.
It comes back whenever he wants.
what a loud ring erupts from point each creature.
Far away. She's pretty far away.
I don't know if like he'll constitute Shatter as actually harming the building though.
Oh, I mean, it has a
It
thing about
should.
hitting constructs.
Yeah, any non-magical object
Yeah.
worn and carried also takes the damage. That isn't being worn and carried takes the damage.
I will
Alright,
say,
you
well,
dash
there's
it.
that. I wonder if it'll have disadvantage because it's wearing armor.
Maybe. I'm going to. What? So we good. All right.
The only other thing that I can do is I could bestow curse upon it, and we could fuck it up.
Curse is good. I was gonna bestow curse potentially.
I think I told you to take that,
Yes, you did, Daddy.
along with Fireball.
Asshole.
I don't care how big the room is. I said cast fireball. She's probably resistant or immune to fire.
Oh yeah, that's why it's completely useless. That's why our DM told me to take it.
That's why when I was like, "Can I take this really cool hammer?" and he's like, "Yeah, it does fire damage. This shit's all immune to fire. Good luck, chump."
I did not say any of that. I said yes,
You
you can
did.
have that.
I believe that was your internal monologue that I heard.
What one?
I stood up, I walked, I dashed all my movement, and I used another channel divinity, or what's it called? Harness divine power. To regain a spell slot. So
Sorry, what? You said that fast. What was
sorry,
that?
yeah. Let me speak more for normal people.
Thank
I stood
you.
up, 15
Yep.
feet,
Yep.
dashed 30 feet.
'Kay.
Used harness divine power to regain another 3rd level spell slot. I can't cast anything, so I'm just regaining it, and now I'm standing here petting a fire dog thing.
You're
That's all I've
petting a
got.
fire dog?
I think
Whatever's
it's-
in front
I
of
think
me.
it's a fire ferret, or if I remember correctly.
Is it a
but
fire
yeah.
ferret? Is it a
Yeah.
whippet? Is it a fire whippet?
I might be misremembering.
I just imagine Octavius putting CO2 cans into his mask. To
Oh
whip it.
no!
All right. Yeah, that's all I've got.
Okay. That would mean it is Brimskarda's turn. Oh, I should do this, and I'm sorry for not doing this earlier. Emerus, do you see what your dragon sees? I guess would be
I
a
don't
good question.
get it in that sense, but I have a connection to it. I can communicate with it without speaking. Let's see. At least I believe I can communicate. Let's see. The creature shares your initial count, takes your commands as an incident. Alright, so I don't think I could see what it's seeing, but
Okay.
I told it to attack, so it is.
Okay.
You see the uncle or whatever.
That said, it can communicate with me. It can speak all the languages I can. And Draconic.
Forget
Okay.
that one.
So I would say in Draconic, it's an intelligent spirit, right? So it would say that there's a tiny man
Master.
that is, let's see. The tiny man is on the enormous anvil that's 30 feet wide, 10 feet tall, dominates the center of the chamber's, dominates the chamber's center. Kneeling on top of the anvil is a middle-aged man hammering together pieces of metal. Although he's probably stopped hammering
Cool.
pieces once this happened.
I'll
The
just
human-
say that conversation happened in Druidic so that I could understand it.
Okay. The human is wearing a glowing shackle around one ankle, and the shackle is attached to a long metal chain wrapped around the anvil's base. He is also wearing dark tinted goggles. So now it would be Brimskarda's turn. Brimskarda turns to this cold dragon and is going to attack it with its forge hammer.
Okay.
It misses.
So we hope.
Triple
It's
miss.
it's me. It's gonna be triple crit.
No, I think
Nat
think
fails.
an 18 misses, right?
It does.
Yeah. So the first swing does not connect with the cold dragon. The second swing, does 20 hit this one?
Nope.
Okay, so the second swing would connect, but not take any damage. And the third swing misses.
Oh wow. Hey man, remember that thing I said at the beginning of the night? Sorry.
I see
Oh.
your statement, and I raise you a boulder.
What happened?
Oh dear. Yeah, that's fair.
Okay,
And
so
the fucking giant missed all 3 swings. That's what
Oh,
happened.
did it nat fail?
No, I don't think so.
no, none of
Oh.
the fail. None
If
of the
it
crit
nat
fails.
failed, we'd have that guy would get crushed. That's next to it,
I was
and then
gonna
we'd
say
fail the
if it
mission anyway.
crit
So
failed,
let's
that hammer
not
better
have
be
that happen.
gone. That hammer better be across
Bye.
the room.
Bye, brother, uncle.
Yeah, bye, brother,
later.
uncle. We never got to
Um,
even ask if he was the brother or the uncle. No.
He's both.
Yeah,
Oh god.
that's what happens.
So the dragon is like in the old timey like fisticuffs pose, just dodging swings.
Yeah, basically. Using its wings to deflect.
Oh shit!
Wasn't it spectral?
Yeah.
It's like, no, you can't hit me.
Yep.
I mean, I don't know how that works, but yeah.
The dragon would see
Just John Cena, the motherfucker. Just
nice. The dragon would see smoke and cinders billow from the armor of Brimskarda, and it's filling up a 30-foot radius sphere centered on the giant.
So I'm gonna need to know this eventually, so I might as well ask it now.
It has blind sight, so it could see through this. Go ahead.
This is, I'm assuming, similar to like darkness of some sort, or heavily obscured, like a fog cloud, something like that.
How can I say this?
Okay, if it needs to wait until something later, that's fine too. I see the aura with what you're describing. I'm just trying to understand.
It doesn't say that you
It
cannot see
obscures.
through this.
Okay. That's
So
fine.
I
That's
would
all I
say
needed
it's
to know.
not like a dark vision.
That's fine. That's
in
all.
that
All I needed
sense.
to know is if you could see through it, because I need to understand, what Argento would be able to see and all that moving forward. Just trying to plan ahead. So.
Right. This is giving the fire giant some type of advantage.
can you take your shoes down with you and
Absolutely,
carry
and we can figure
mommy's
that out in time.
headphones?
I just wanted to make sure I could see it still. That was my big
Carry
thing. Thank
them
you.
properly and carry
Yep.
your shoes or wear them.
Marwin, it is your turn.
Okie doke. So, could I get
You can do
a little bit
anything you want
closer?
to.
Oh, thank you. I wanted to get a little bit closer to the wall and peek around carefully and try to see where they are in the room. Now,
Probably
you
position
just
yourself more to the
said,
left, maybe.
yeah, that's what I was gonna
Yeah.
like there
Yeah, you
probably.
can
You
move
can always
there
move
and-
more at the end of your turn
yeah.
to get back into cover if you need.
Yeah. And that is what I'm going to do.
Yeah, start.
But now with things being obscured, can I see anything?
No.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you would see just the edge of the fire giant, just the edge of a human that is shackled at the ankle. You can see it is super bright in that room. and quite hot.
Okay. When you see, when you say the edge, like where can you like
I think it means you can see the
do that?
outline
Like
of.
where?
Maybe I misunderstood.
Yeah, so if you take a ruler of from like where your character is
Mhm.
and draw it up right where you're not hitting the edge of the wall that's in front of you, that's how much you can see.
Oh, I see what you're saying. It's
Right,
the
so your
triangular
line of
sight.
sight from where you
Ah,
are.
mm,
Ah, okay.
So do I still have?
yeah. Okay, that makes a
Um,
lot of sense. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Then
So like,
I
right.
guess to
So
answer
like
though
that's
to answer your
that's
question
my
though,
line of sight.
Sarah, you do see them. If your sight, if your spell or whatever you're trying to use needs sight, he's saying you see them to some
yes,
extent. So
correct.
It doesn't need sight. It's more of where I'm choosing to place this. I'm trying to see
right.
if I can get
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
them two out of the vicinity of it, or at least far away from it. But I
Mhm.
don't think it'll be possible.
You can always use more
Um,
movement to see more of what the area technically, but the anvil's pretty big too, so I don't know how much he'll give you.
yeah, I ain't taking no chances. I am staying put. Um, but I am casting Hunger of Hadar at 4th level.
The tentacles.
Okay.
Fucking love this spell.
Tentacle Daddy.
And I'm gonna place it. So it's a
It's just
20
I
foot
adore this description of a
radius.
cacophony of soft whispers and slurping noises.
I
Yeah.
imagine it. I imagine there's
Bruh.
also like undulating in there. Is definitely something they want to put, but they hit it.
The
Cap.
skin on your underside
You see
tastes
pulsating
so
flesh.
delicious.
And then you hear in the distance, "I cleared my jaws."
So if that was my
Oh,
range of
no.
sight for the thing, I'm trying to put it behind. Oh wait,
Behind the
I'm
giant,
putting
yeah.
it like behind the giant.
Okay.
So from that
If,
point,
so just as a like devil's advocate, if she can see this wall back here as well, like she could see the point to put it on there as well, right? Like she can.
So like,
the line that he drew, I don't believe
Yeah,
I
I'm
can
just
see
trying to
that
say,
wall.
make sure that if you can't see the ground where you wanted there, you could potentially put it like on the wall and try and make sure.
like you want it here.
I think that was about right.
Yeah, because it's at least keeping
That's fucking
chained up
nuts,
homie
though.
out of it. Dragon is still technically in it though.
So it's turn on the area, takes 2 cold. It doesn't matter. It's cold damage. That's a good choice because the dragon will at least take half no matter what.
Well, it starts as that.
Okay. So what is this? Dex save.
Yeah.
Looks right.
Okay.
Well, it is definitely blinded. Yeah, creatures fully within the area are blinded. And the area is difficult terrain.
Cool. Bitter cold, centered on the range. The void is filled. No light, magical or otherwise, can illuminate this area.
Oh, so it's also darkness. Wow, that's kind of
Mhm.
nuts.
Creatures fully within are blinded. The
What are you
void.
doing?
Oh
Get out
no,
from
this is
behind
fine
me.
though.
Fabric and
This is
space.
actually nuts. The dragon might get kind of fucked. Well, it has blind sight, so it's fine. This is awesome. Great fucking play, by the way.
Yeah.
So
I can
that
still get Aura
happens
up there to help.
regardless.
Still, that's amazing. This is so incredible. Hopefully, this fucking helps.
So the question is, does it take damage right now, or is it just blinded?
So
it says-
it takes damage. Let me see. Any creature that starts its turn in the area takes 2d6 cold damage, and then at the
Ends
end
of
of its turn, it has to make the dex throw, or
Otherwise it
take
takes
the acid
acid.
damage.
Oh wow.
Okay.
But
So
it does wait
technically-
technically
anything
until
right now,
its
but
turn.
it is blinded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And okay, wow, that's
It's
a really
blinded
interesting
and
spell.
difficult terrain,
I think that's the first time I've ever actually seen that used. So that's.
and I'm gonna
very cool.
tuck back behind the wall as well.
Are you gonna? You don't want to draw any milky tentacles for us, Fred?
Whoops, sorry.
I feel
Test
like
your
I've-
artistic skills.
Yeah, I feel like I've set the precedent.
Nope.
Nope. Come on, I drew the beholder for you. That one, Mysteria.
I don't know why I can't move these on top. That's probably the most
Oh,
crappy thing.
yeah.
Blinded. There we go.
Thank you for making
That's
the
nuts.
aura. And that's all I can do.
All
So.
you can do. That's a fucking phenomenal play in my mind.
No, that's good. Blinded.
Oh, is there a way to mark on me that I'm concentrating because it's a concentration?
Yes, it's one of
Yeah.
the conditions you can add if you right
Yeah,
click a
just go
character.
to right click and condition. Awesome.
Oh my
Is
god.
that it?
Holy, I just noticed I have a plus 17
That's
on
all.
athletics. Sorry, I just needed to say that out loud.
Not enough.
Oh yeah, because your
Because
strength,
the
your
giant
strength,
strength, yeah.
fire giant strength.
It's also an
Argento.
expertise for me, so between the two. Oh, sorry, Zoe, you're good. Alright, yeah, this should be pretty straightforward. We're just gonna do a bit of dashy dash. I saw, what was that I wanted to do? Hold on one sec. No, that won't matter. Okay, that's why. Alright, so it's dash bonus action. So 60 feet. That'll let me get up to here. Aura will move 30 in tandem. Okay, so I can't go all the way. I misread or misplaced. So instead, we'll go to here. That's 10 feet less. Aura will go 30. Just let her go there. That's still an action. So I guess from this angle, would you say I can see the giant, or no?
Just barely. See the right side of the giant.
Okay.
Well,
If it makes
I
more
don't.
sense,
There's no light.
I'm more willing to go.
So
It's oh, that's a great point. Okay, I was thinking more from the smoke, but you're right from the
so
light
this is
aspect.
like
Okay, yes, no, you're
anything in there.
correct.
I'm assuming you just see darkness.
Um,
It would be crazy because you're looking into like blinding light, and then all of a sudden just
yeah, no, you're right. Okay, so I'm
darkness
gonna
behind
change
it.
what I was doing a little bit. I'm still gonna go up to here. I'm gonna use my main action as a dash, and I'm gonna choose here instead. It was still within the same distance. Um, Aura will disappear, and I'm going to re-bonus action summon her 15 feet ahead of me instead. I feel like that's probably
Okay.
the safer play. I think I can see that location and let her pop in there.
Yeah.
So even though that thing's in the darkness, that I think will get us closer. And actually, even if I bonus action summon her, I think she still has the 30 feet of movement. Dismiss is a free action, right? Let me make sure I'm doing this right. Sorry. Yeah, I think that's fine. All right, either way, she's just going to be there and move to the edge of the circle. It's going to be within 30 feet. So is that within 30, you think? Halfway covered?
Yeah.
Okay, then that should be good. Unless
Unfortunately,
I'm missing something.
as soon as she reaches
Oh, the circle. That's a good point. This is
here,
at least a good test.
as soon as she reaches here,
Okay.
she would she would poof into existence, out of existence.
Con save.
Well, even if you save, she would
Is-
take damage.
What is the save? If it's Dex, then
Yeah,
not.
Constitution.
Okay, then yes, correct. Agree. Okay, good to know. So at least we learned that. That's fine. Yeah, no problem. Either way.
So I'm just gonna put her
Yeah,
over
put her
here
over
for
there.
you.
That's smart. Yeah. We will still find a way to try and utilize her. So can I at least tell roughly what causes that? Because it wasn't close enough to be the aura on the lady, so it's something in the room. Probably the anvil, I'd assume. Maybe not
Correct.
able to
So
assume, but what's the effect look like? I guess is a better question.
So I would go back to the description saying that the things in the room
Are bright.
are wearing dark tinted goggles to protect their
Oh,
eyes from
so
blinding light
question
of the
then,
furnace.
because then let me send this. On that, it should say Echo has a AC 14 plus proficiency bonus, 1 hit point, and immunity to all conditions. If this is potentially due to a blinding effect, she theoretically can't be blinded. So I don't know how that factors. It might not be related. I just don't know. If it's something to do with bright light and she's immune to all conditions, I don't know how that. You know what I mean? Just throwing it out there. I don't know what the effect is. So.
I mean, I think it's kind of obvious. You get blinded if you didn't succeed the saving throw, but you're also taking damage, so
Regardless.
it's not just
the blind.
being blinded from light.
But
right?
if it's damage from the light, does it count from? Yeah. So I don't know.
don't think it's from the light itself.
Blinded
I think that
by
the light, being blinded is another effect of being in that area because it's so bright.
Roger. No problem at all. Just wanted to make sure. Alrighty. So Aura
I
will
think if you guys
try and
get
move
further,
in.
you'll understand it a little bit better.
No, totally fine. But Aura tries to move in. She, well, actually, we do know that the dragon referred to this thing as a hot pad. So I mean, I'm assuming it's a heat-based damage
A hot
by a
plate,
player.
yeah.
So as a player, I kind of understand. I was just saying as a character, trying to get to the point as well. All right. So yeah, it's Aura pops in there. She gets damaged, pops out. Argento just kind of would tell her at this point,
Be really careful if you enter that room. I think it might be heat or something, but there's a lot of potential to get hurt in there. Not even by the giant, I mean.
but besides that, that's end of my turn.
Okay. So then it would be Emrys.
Also hitting the
So
bathroom quick.
the dragon would call out to me in Druidic, which sounds a lot like a didgeridoo in my case. And Emery's would just call out and, "Why, so there's a bloke on the anvil in there chained up. He's probably a brother uncle guy thing that we're looking for, right? Also, it's really really bright in there. Like, hurts to be in there bright."
And you were saying that to Octavius?
I'm saying that out loud.
Oh,
So
okay.
anyway.
I wasn't sure if it was
Uh,
just a close range thing or not. Yeah.
Nope.
Screamed it
You would
from
also
the
see the
heavens.
darkness that spawned in after hearing, Morrowind cast something.
So because the giant is blind, do I have advantage?
Blind condition. Let's see. Blinded creatures cannot see, automatically fails ability checks that require sight. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage.
Wonderful. So my next question to you, because you mentioned the fire rune so specifically, does that mean it's targetable?
You can attempt to target the fire rune.
I got a couple of attacks. I'll attempt to target the rune directly.
Okay.
Does a 17 hit the rune?
You want to roll with advantage?
You're right. I should do that. Does a nat 20 hit the rune?
You're welcome. Yes, a natural 20 does hit the rune.
Okay. So that is double the attack. So
Wait, did Chris just critically hit?
Yes, I did.
Oh, I gotta go play the lottery.
7 plus 11. 29 damage for the first attack.
Excellent. Uh,
Go for round 2 on that.
Yep, so you still see it. It is glowing, but not as bright.
So 12 plus 22 for the second attack.
12 plus 2. So you're saying 14?
It's a 12 roll and a 1 roll, but because it's advantage, the 12
advantage.
is plus 10, so it's a 22.
Oh, plus 10. 22. Yeah, 22 hits. Yeah, and Sarah, you're not going to see it on your character sheet there. You'd have to right click your token itself. And that's how I found it.
Oh,
That
okay.
is
So you can do
a
that stuff in
Thank
there
you.
as well.
12 for damage on the next attack.
Okay, hold on. You would see the aura, or the smoke. I'm sorry, not the aura. You would see the smoke and cinders dissipate as you hit the rune for a second time. And the rune fades and is no longer glowing.
Oh, cool. All right, so that paid
Yay.
off. Okay, then third and final claw attack will be on the giant itself.
Okay. At advantage. Good.
18 does not hit as we established previously.
Correct.
And then the dragon breath attack. And that's going to be 11 cold damage if they make the DC saving throw. But you said they fail saving throws with this condition right now?
Blinded, I believe so. Anything that requires sight.
They're dodging a
So,
breath weapon, so would
yeah,
you consider
I,
that?
I would consider that sight.
Okay, then they are taking the full 11 cold damage.
So 11 cold, and how much was the other damage?
I missed the previous attack,
Oh,
so
okay.
there's no need for damage on that.
Okay, then that cold breath that nobody can see has potentially damaged the fire giant Brimskarda.
Cool. I'm gonna move. That's the dragon's total attack pattern. I'm not gonna move it. It's just gonna stay there. And I will move Emery's and Toa up to here. And kind of peek around and look on the inside. So I know the bloody blighter's in here somewhere. Yeah. Sits down, scratches his head for a second. The hell am I doing?
You can see brother uncle on the anvil from there. You
So we
cannot
can see in there,
Brimskarda because Brimskarda is in the darkness.
So we can see in there, but if we go inside the building, we're blinded.
Potentially.
Okay.
Tell a girl, go in there.
Yeah, I'll
Safe.
be
Oh,
honest, Harrison. What what we would have noticed is that when you go in, you potentially take damage, but there's a save for the blind essentially. So
Yeah, so also the dragon would have to make a constitution save since it had its turn.
I'll do that in just a second. Let me finish moving.
'Kay.
How dare you.
5 feet to there, 30 feet.
Yeah, no, it's all your turn, so
Oh, I only wanted to
Doesn't
move
matter.
one of you. Just. And Toa will have used its action to get to there.
'kay.
And you said con save for the dragon?
Yes.
Roll. That is a 20.
Awesome. So the dragon saves, but will take half damage of 15
So 7.
15 fire. No, it was 31, so you'll take 15 fire.
Oh, okay. So it puts me at 41. I haven't taken the dragon's movement yet. Am I taking this damage because I'm in the area, or is that just if I enter or exit, I take it? Like, what's the idea with that damage? I'm trying to
Start-
figure
At
that
the
out.
start
Your
of your
turn
turn.
and your turn.
So would it affect me if I went in and went out, or is it?
Yeah, the first time you move into it, and
Okay,
then
so
if you're
if I'm
in
there or
it,
I'm
the
not
start
there, I'm
of
taking
your
it.
turn.
Okay, no, it was just, I was trying to see if I could figure out a way to avoid that damage, but it looks like it's unavoidable in the area, so I will remain.
Okay.
And Toa's done her movement. Emery still has his action. I will hide with Emery's. And
rolls 3. Rolls 3. There you go.
20.
I helped. Anytime that I tease you, you're gonna roll low. You're good.
alright, so I rolled a stealth of 20.
Awesome.
And that is all I can do for the time being.
And to be fair, I think Harrison called that. He just meant a natural 20. I think.
No, I saw it. It popped up
Oh,
on my
did you?
screen.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Maybe I misheard you versus when I saw it pop. All right.
That's everything. Okay, so it would be Bruno's turn.
So we can't attack. Can we throw an attack where she was?
You can, if you want to.
I'm gonna go to there. Am I able to see where she was then? Where the last time that I would have seen where she was? Over there?
The last time you saw her, she was like to the right of the anvil. Then she moved into the center. You don't know that she was behind the anvil. Because you didn't have line of sight at any point to see her where she was. So when you're looking in here, you see very bright room, a dark spot in the room, you see brother uncle on top of the anvil, or potentially brother uncle on top of the anvil, the cold dragon on the opposite side of it, but just barely because the anvil is 10 feet high, and you see the rest of the room is fairly empty as far as people go.
I'm gonna dash and go up to here. Then
Okay.
just want to separate us a little bit, and then
So as you go into that spot, if you can make a Constitution saving throw.
through the okay.
Just clarified that like a couple seconds ago.
I'm behind a wall though.
It's a distance thing, I'm assuming. But yeah.
17.
Okay. Let me check. You succeed, but will be taking some damage. Wow, that is the worst roll ever. And you will be taking 4 damage.
Beautiful.
Oh, I just
The
had a
dragon
brilliant-
the dragon had to take 15 on a save, and you took 4. That just lets you know that range. 4 fire damage, that is.
Okay, I just had a brilliant idea for my next turn if I need to use it. I'll wait until we get there to see if it works or not.
And also upon moving there, you would see one of these familiar looking, small, tiny, well, not really tiny, because tiny
At least
compared
as
to
big
the
as
other
us,
ones.
Yeah.
Snake-like fire snake.
Question, sir. Brimskarda seems to have disappeared,
It's because we
Yep.
can't see her.
but my dragon can.
That's fine.
Yeah.
So the dragon will have a specific thing. He'll know
Ah,
to tell
okay.
you. Yeah. I think it was more for
Any-
us.
Anything else, Bruno?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. Then it is Fire Snake's turn, who you now see, because that's where he rolled. And you see the Fire Snake coming ever so closer to you. It does not
Do I notice it taking damage as well?
reach you. You do not see the fire giant, or the fire snake, taking any damage. It is Brother Uncle's turn. Potentially Brother Uncle, Theldon. And Theldon is running across the anvil and jumping down on this side after seeing black tentacles and suckling noises. I don't, what was that?
Slurping.
Slurping noises.
Yeah.
Yeah. Weird.
Nope.
And goes onto the other side. So then Octavius, it is your turn.
Yeah. Hey. Um,
This darkness is annoying. Anyone that speaks giant would hear.
The dragon looks down. Such a fool!
Sorry, I had something ready and then things changed. Whole slurping.
Slurpy derp.
Yeah, I can't really get in there and start swinging if I can't really see the thing that I'm supposed to be swinging at. So, we're going to just wait. Hold on. Does spiritual weapon have? Is it affected by that? I don't see why it would. I'm gonna cast spiritual weapon.
Again?
Did I have it? But no, it died before. It only lasted.
Oh, only lasts a minute. Okay, yeah. So it's back.
Yeah, I don't know where is it down here.
Yep, there it is.
It's the noise it makes when it comes out, just FYI. Just
What?
60 feet from you, you can cast it.
as it goes in, it bursts into flames.
I don't have
It doesn't have
destruction.
AC, it doesn't have HP. Like, you can't target it, so
Oh, you
Yeah.
can't target them in 5e? Oh, that's
No,
glorious.
you can in Baldur's, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
not like
The game you
Diablo
could
type
target them, but
spiritual
in
weapon.
So
it's just
how
there.
how does this work with it? I can't see this thing, and it doesn't have eyeballs. How do you want to do?
it senses the magical aura emanating from the fire giant.
What do you mean? You can spawn
Finding-
it 60 feet from you.
Yeah, so then I can move it 20 feet.
Yeah, so you spawn at 60
Um,
feet, you move it 20 feet to wherever you think it should be, and you swing at whatever you think you should be swinging at, whether it's there or not.
Is this the person? Is this the guy? Brother, uncle?
Yes.
Sorry.
Brunkle.
Potentially. No one's asked. But he is
Well,
chained to the anvil, and he is holding a hammer
Dumbass, just hit the fucking chain.
and wearing goggles.
Fucking idiot.
This fucking retard over
I
here.
don't know what to
Hey,
do,
bro, you got a hammer?
Dick
Hit your fucking
Jizzle.
chains, dipshit.
I'm a
Alright,
blacksmith. I don't know how to
I'm
get out of
holding this
chains.
key. What do I do with it? Fucking
And-
dumbass.
I might have
And
made
then-
these chains around myself, but it doesn't mean I know how to break them.
So what's that? What's that you're gonna do now?
Oh,
Oh, you're moving it into. Okay, so I guess where are you spawning it? So
I
that
spawned
know.
it. I spawned it here, and then I moved there, and then I moved.
Okay, so
here
you
and
can't
here.
see where you're spawning it. There's a 60-foot or 100-foot pillar that you're looking through to spawn it there. That rock that Emrys
hold
is
on,
next to.
hold on.
That's the
Where's
brightly glowing rune stone that's potentially broken.
Oi! I found a rock.
Touch it.
So I'm sorry, Emrys. I should have said that to you on your turn, and everybody since you've passed the pillars. Forgive me.
Retcon.
I can
you
see
know,
this. No.
We all
But
get
yeah,
an extra
there's
move.
4 imposing stone pillars that stand tall and proud. Each pillar is adorned with intricate runes carved into their weathered surfaces, pulsating with a faint magical energy that seems to hum with anticipation. And you would see the one that Emrys is actually next to, growing much brighter, shining much brighter than the rest of them. And you can see quite a few cracks in this that you don't see in the others. So yeah, that's if you want to repair the rune, Emrys, I can't think
Hey,
of a better
Emrys.
time than now while a fire giant is destroying the party. But
Hey, Emrys.
I mean, you say destroying the party as well, but I don't think
Yeah,
we've really
I
taken
can see
too
where I
much
moved it now.
besides
I
2
can see
boulders,
it.
so.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
And 3
so
misses.
Yes, sir.
Like a pleb.
How tall is the anvil?
Fucking
Does this thing
peasant.
go over the anvil?
This is a 10-foot anvil. 10-foot tall anvil.
We're gonna be next. And then that was movement action.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you spawned
yes.
it next to Theldin, and then you're moving up and around next to the cold
Yeah,
dragon.
because I can't.
Okay.
And then that's it.
Cool. Awesome. Awesome.
Alright,
Awesome.
it's
Until I can see, I can't hit things.
Yep. And next would be Brimskarda's turn. And
Have to be able to grab the token.
yeah. Now I gotta move this back to make sure it's in the right spot. So you would see Brimskarda come out of the darkness. And starting my turn, I had to take the damage, right?
Yes.
Good question. Yeah, or is it a save first? I don't remember.
No, it's damage to save on end of turn.
It's a dexterity save if you're ending your turn in there.
Ah.
Okay, so it's 2d6 cold damage. You want to roll that for me?
Yes, indeedy.
While she's
Awesome.
rolling that, can I ask a quick question?
You can ask us.
What does the
question, too.
floor of the room taste like? Or it tastes like?
Tastes
What
like
does it
clay,
taste
bro.
like?
So when you
Wait.
reach your tongue out to lick the floor of the room, your tongue burns searing hot
and is
you will
blinded.
take
The tongue is blinded.
10 fire damage. You no longer have a tongue.
Oh god.
What is it? What
Oh,
does it
I'm
look
kidding.
like?
The floor is made out of stone as well.
Okay.
Look
Was
at
it?
that damage.
Was
11.
it?
Yeah, that is good. Damn.
Good.
I
Was
want
it
you to
like
roll my damage
sculpted,
tonight. Jesus, Sarah.
or was it? Is it just like it's like a, in a sense, like a dirt floor? It's just the ground that was there.
No, stone. Stone, actual stone pieces laid into the floor to make the ground flat.
Okay.
Yeah, so Brimkarda takes that 11 cold damage right there. That was pretty good. And anybody that can physically see Brimskarda from their locations would see Brimskarda come out of the darkness, still just as furious as before. This was 5, 10. Oh, I keep using the ruler to try to move my piece. Sorry.
It's okay. I've only done that 30 times today.
Yeah, really. I feel
Yeah, I
that.
think we all have, dude.
And it's funny too because I have it set so when I move my character, it measures. But
Hmm.
I don't know if you guys can see my character until I let go, or if you can see as I'm moving it. So I'm trying to figure out the best
I
location.
believe it only pops up once you've finished moving it.
Okay. So like right now, you can't see that she's moved.
If you're moving Brimskarda, it remains in place.
Okay, cool.
Who has British Alexa?
It's British Google.
Oh,
I have a Google Home sitting in my bathroom, and then we have Alexas through the rest of the house.
Bruno,
Yes, Daddy.
you see Brimskarda come up to you, and will be swinging at you.
She's gonna attack me through the opening and
Her-
through a wall.
It's stairs. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the stairway down. And I can move the piece there. That's an opening and archway stairway
But-
down.
That's like 3/4 cover.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying that you don't have cover or anything.
Okay,
I'm
no,
just
I mean
saying
I'm verbalizing it to make
Yes.
sure that I'm like, yeah, that's like
That you understand
3/4
what's going on,
cover.
yes.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, I don't even know how cover works. Hold on.
So 3/4 cover is +5 to AC. Half cover is +2.
Okay, so then that's gonna be a 25 to hit.
That surpasses 25.
I'm gonna shield.
Okay, that gives you what? 5 more.
Yep.
Okay. So Brimskarda takes the forge hammer, swings at you, and you cast shield, and the shield shatters and hits and comes through and smacks you for low 20 bludgeoning damage.
And some fire.
Yeah. Okay. And so just 20 bludgeoning damage on that attack. It's going to attack again,
Still a 30 to hit.
and that does not pass. And for its third attack, it does not hit you. It was looking quite satisfied in the first attack. In the other 2 attacks, it does not look as happy. It would now be Morwen's turn.
Okie dokie. I believe.
I can fly.
Hey, Mr. Teller, any chance you can draw it out of that room? It's a little hard to make Aura help, or have Aura help us if he's stuck in there. She's stuck in there, yeah.
I mean, I think she's already starting to know we're surrounded. So, or that she's surrounded. So, if we start backing away from the building, maybe it would draw her out in some kind of way.
That's a good point.
But we don't know. She hasn't came out of the room yet. So,
You guys doing this telepathically?
Yes, that was
yeah,
my
this is
intention.
telepathically.
Sorry. Yeah.
she hasn't left the room yet. So there's a reason she's in there. We just don't know why.
I mean, I'd assume it's the brother uncle. He's right there. She took him for a reason.
I mean, isn't he chained? So
Yeah,
why
but
would
it
she
doesn't mean
be
he
there?
can't get unchained. I
He
agree
hasn't
though.
yet.
I'm just
We
saying.
had to come and save him.
That's true. I'm just saying. All right. Well, do whatever. I'm just, figuring I'd let you know. Or I can't help until Brimskarda's out of that room.
So I'm actually going to. How far is that? I'm gonna run to where Argento is. And like hide by that wall. Because I want to be able to look into the room. Can I be on the same spot as him to be able to look into the room diagonally?
What you can do is, if you move yourself like 5 feet south, it doesn't make any more room, like movement in the passing, and you should still have the angle in, and then you can step behind me and be behind the wall.
Cool.
Either or, but yeah.
So I can see diagonal, pretty
Yes.
much.
Yeah, I should be able
Is
to.
that smoke cloud thing still there? Or is it now
Oh.
gone?
Good question.
I
His
believe the
smoke cloud is gone.
It also
It is
doesn't. I
gone.
also don't think it was actually restricting us from being able to see Brimskarda, so it wouldn't have mattered too
Correct.
much. So
No, I was still curious
sure.
if it was actually there or not. And let me double check. You fucker.
Cut that.
Sorry.
that was beautiful use though, Fred.
Thinking about it.
Uh,
Um,
you're always on point with your cuts. Just give you the files to
Yep.
to edit.
Is there a button I can press? Can
just
The cut that button. Oh, dude, it shows up on your camera. That's new.
Oh, does
yeah,
it?
little ducks.
Yeah.
Can I ask a dumb question? And this isn't
Yeah.
me arguing, but just out of curiosity.
Yeah.
So she's 15 feet wide.
She
Brimskarda,
is.
sure.
That doorway is
10
Yeah,
10
feet.
feet
That's why
wide.
she was only swinging the weapon at you.
And she's 10 feet away from you.
And what about the diagonal from the stairs?
Well, when you move diagonally, we still count it as 10 feet.
Yeah.
Well, I'm saying, but I'm down.
Yes, I understand, but he's also, that's his point. Almost every time that we do like flying and stuff, we don't really count the actual diagonal to the true height. So he's just playing it by the map squares.
Okay.
Morwen is casting Shatter, it looks like.
Beautiful. That actually might be a
Where
great play.
are you casting Shatter? I gotta make another AoE circle for you.
Just use the same one, right?
Sorry.
Is it not
You can use the same one.
10-foot diameter?
Well, are
or
you
radius?
dropping concentration on it, or
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, nothing
you
in
can,
it.
you
That
can
makes sense.
still leave it up? So you can only have one concentration spell at a time,
Mhm.
and you can cast other spells on other rounds.
Well, that was fine. Oh, see, I had forgotten. I thought it was just one. When
So
it came to spells.
You can
So then
you can keep that up and then cast Shatter, and that will still stay because Shatter's not concentration.
Oh, that's fair. I was misreading it. Yeah, good point.
yeah, it's not. I thought it was just if you cast another spell,
No,
you
no, no.
lose
That's
concentration.
he's spot on. Absolutely, might as well.
Fuck the last two fights if that was the case.
Yeah. That's a great
I
point.
mean,
I just didn't realize it wasn't a concentration spell, Shatter.
yeah, it wasn't.
I guess it doesn't say there. I'm just thinking about the fact that it does damage to structures, but yeah, that makes sense.
No, I'll just drop it. Or well, I can roll it, and if I fail, it's not the end of the world because I'm still casting Shatter regardless. I can't move it, so I will roll concentration.
You don't have to roll concentration. It's always there until you get hit,
Drop it.
and or you just don't want to concentrate on it anymore. So if you get hit, you roll concentration save. 10 or higher is a save unless you're taking more than twice that amount of damage. So if you were taking over 20 damage, so if you were or over 21 really, so if you're taking 22 damage, you would half that, and you would have to get 11 or higher on your concentration spell.
Okay.
Or save, I should say.
Yeah, save.
Yeah, for some reason I always thought it was if you cast another spell while doing concentration, then you roll your concentration.
No, it's
Whether you
just
keep it or
which.
not.
Yeah, you just choose the one. Yeah.
So I have a shatter ball here. You
Yes,
can
indeedy.
Oh,
move
shatter
that.
ball.
wherever you want.
Yummy.
Uh,
Let's shop
and
some
I
bowls.
did expend 2 sorcery points because it's out of the range of the 60, so it's 120 for
So
range.
just place it where you want to. You should be able to move it.
Coolios. And Brimskarda, from where I looked for line of sight,
Mhm.
I could see. So
Yeah,
Cool.
you're casting it and then moving to behind the wall.
Hey, Ellie.
whamp. I went right on that bitch.
Wow.
Just take your hair tie out.
Just doing it up.
Fits
Okay.
perfectly over her.
So
Yeah. It's a con save of 16.
Constitution. Okay.
And I was curious that if she's wearing metal and it says creature made of inorganic material such as stone, crystal, or metal, would it be disadvantage because she's wearing metal armor?
No, that would be like a stone giant or stone golem
Or
or
They have
Octavius.
to fully be made of it.
Technically, Octavius counts. I think.
Warforged.
Yeah.
Warforged would be made out of metal.
I'm human. Oh, Warforged. I just wear this fleshy skin for. I mean,
This face that like carved
So
off
you
a
said
man.
Constitution save of 16.
Yes. Yes.
It passes. So
Yes.
it takes what, half?
Yeah, it takes half
Half
of
is thunder
wouldn't
damage.
68.
Do the walls take that damage as well?
I guess so. Non-magical items
Yeah, I think it actually specifies it also does
that
damage to walls and
isn't
stuff.
being worn or carried takes. Keeps going up.
Oh yeah, you're
Or
right.
carried also takes damage if it's in the spell's area.
So
Yes. So
Because
half
as-
of 34.
Mm-hmm.
So was that 17? Yeah, 17 points of lightning
48,
damage
34,
or
that's pretty
thunder
high roll.
damage.
2/3.
Okay, so Brimskarda takes that damage. I mean, the walls there are barely getting hit. But let me look up walls. Somebody's walling. Okay. So you would see, like part of the wall to the east, right? So part of the wall here and very small part of the wall on the opposite corner would crumble away and fall. It would be difficult terrain on the steps.
Okay, makes sense.
Shatters instant, right? Doesn't stay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
it's
Yeah, it's
instant.
that and then it's done.
So I'm just gonna move it over here in case somebody else cast it. I am going to. So I put a little gray there. That gray is difficult terrain.
Awesome.
Anything else, Morven?
Nah, that's it.
Okay. Next would be Argento.
Yeah, so this will be pretty straightforward. Argento is going to yell out towards Emery's and Octavia, so I'm assuming he can still see.
Try and get her to leave the room, or I can't help till then.
Just to spread the message. But in terms of actual action economy, we're going to drop ourselves. Send it to. Oh, nope, wrong thing. Where is it? Where is it? There we go. Do a little send a game log. For bonus action, we're going to steady aim. And with that, the first shot towards, since I can actually see her now, Brimskarda will be at advantage. So here's the first two. Elven accuracy lets me roll it a third time. Highest is the 24. Does that hit?
24 hits.
Okay, I'm doing this with advantage, so it's piercing damage from the crossbow plus sneak attack damage. So let's roll that motherfucker. And not the highest roll. 2 2s, a 1. Doesn't make it great, but it's at least an opening.
26
damage.
Yeah, it's at least an opening. And then, since I have 2 attacks per action, I will simply try one more. No advantage this time. Another 24 will hit. And that's another 9 damage. Let me remove 2 bolts, and then that's my turn.
So you see those bolts go pretty deep in little crevices of the armor that Brimskarda is wearing.
Awesome.
Make some good contact there.
Yeah.
Emrys, it would be your turn.
Okay. First things first. Going to have Dragon, look around. Do I have a way to disrupt the light coming out of this forge? Is there like a door I could shut? Is there something that can cut it off and...
Nope.
Nope. Okay. Alright, so now that that's done, Dragon flies at Brimskarda and attacks.
Okay. Roll Constitution save for the dragon.
I don't think I've survived this one. That's a 5.
Nope. That would be a failure.
Alright.
Yeah.
Dragon has blind sight anyway, correct?
Mhm,
Yes.
correct.
Okay. So it would normally be blinded, but
And a problem.
we're going to take 27 fire damage.
Okay.
Yeah. So go ahead. You can do your attacks. I'm assuming that's what you're doing.
First one is a 20.
That will hit.
Hey,
Woo-hoo,
turns out
we
that
know
was
the
the number
AC.
after all.
That is going to be 17 damage for the first attack.
Okay.
That's a miss. That's a hit.
Yep.
That's a 15 for the second attack.
And then dragon breath.
6 damage cold, going in a
Nice.
cone
Dex.
towards Dex of 17.
Right? And that will be a save.
That's only 3 damage.
It might actually still be 6 for all we know, but yeah.
I'm assuming
Yeah,
norm.
no, it's smart to play that way. Just saying. Being on
Okay.
as I
So
generally do.
now for the portion of this turn that is subject to your answer. So my spirit can act as conduit, so I can cast spells through my spirit.
Yeah.
My spirit is an entity that it has its own set of health and is basically a character.
Okay.
Can it polymorph itself?
Oh,
Can it polymorph itself?
Well, couldn't you polymorph yourself?
what if
I
you
could,
polymorph?
but
what
I
if you
don't want to
me?
polymorph myself. I want
No,
to
I-
polymorph my spirit.
No, absolutely. I'm just saying. So you could self-cast. So I mean, in my brain, it makes sense.
What if you polymorphed Octavius?
Wouldn't change much.
Is a creature a spirit? I guess would be the. Or is a spirit a creature? I had that backwards.
That's a you
That's
decision.
a good question.
I mean, the spirit has physicality enough to.
This
attack
spirit is
something.
classified as a small elemental. Is an elemental a creature?
Can you polymorph an elemental?
I mean, elementals are creatures from the elemental planes. Is what one description says.
I have a plan B
Somebody
if this doesn't
says-
work out,
says
but
as long as it isn't an inanimate object.
Technically, we're all creatures here.
I mean, I
Right.
guess because then it's just retaining the stats of whatever you polymorph it to. It doesn't have any of the stats of what it was. I would assume you would also lose any benefits that it would
the
give you
only creature that's giving me
as-
a benefit right now is my summoned dragon. Where I have resistance to cold because of it.
right, but your companion also, like, if you heal, right, you get
Oh yeah, no,
bonuses to that and that kind of stuff. So like that would kind of all go away.
So
because
that's the condition for polymorphing the spirit until the spirit comes out of polymorph.
Yeah, because I would assume it's no longer that thing, right? So you're turning it into something else, and it's taking all the stats from whatever creature you're polymorphing it into.
Okay, I'm down with that for the moment.
He's down to clown.
So that means if you go to 0 hit points and it's still polymorphed,
I'm technically hidden from that creature at this point
No,
in
I'm
time
just
because I
I'm
still
just
rolled a
letting you
20.
know that you would lose like those
That benefit.
benefits.
Yes, I understand
Yeah.
that.
And to be fair, you don't know that about the hidden in the 20.
Lucky dream. So we're going with yes, but the spirit loses its spirit effects for the time being.
Yes.
Cool. Then Toa is going to polymorph itself into which one of these do I like more?
A frost dragon.
No, unfortunately, that is outside of my range of spellcasting at
Oh.
this point in time. I would have loved to have done that.
A young
could you,
frost
could you
dragon?
honestly imagine that? So I'm just gonna have 2 dragons fight my battles for me everywhere I go now.
Actually, you know what? Before I go down that rabbit hole, let me double check polymorph before that. Because if I can do that, I kind of want to. Target creature is limited by the actions reverts to.
It's a beast.
In any beast.
I don't think
okay,
a dragon is a beast.
You are
It's a
correct. It is not.
monstrosity.
Yeah, you are correct.
Sipped
Okay,
in
I
bed,
think
hey-yo.
I think true polymorph would have let me, but this will not. Okay, so casting polymorph and Toa will take the shape of.
Really big.
Yeah, what animal? Because I could probably just bring up a token.
I'm,
It'll have
I'm
all
looking
the
to see
stats.
which one has better attack. He's going to turn into a Tyrannosaurus Rex, a flaming Tyrannosaurus Rex.
I'm gonna say that there are no Tyrannosaurus Rex in this world.
He's going to turn into a
No,
giant
no
ape.
dinosaurs in this world.
Do you have a stat block for that, Chris?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
So Toa will turn into a giant ape.
Okay.
A giant flaming ape.
Exactly.
Uh,
I'm just going to make Toa size large. You don't need to change the marker, or size huge. You don't need to change or put a new marker down. And because of that,
well, I was gonna put it down at marker because it's gonna change all its hit points and everything.
I have a hit point tracker.
Okay.
Because I am now concentrating on a new spell, dragon goes away.
Does anything
Oh,
happen
okay.
when the dragon disperses?
That's right. Concentration.
But that dragon wasn't going to survive its next turn anyway because of the concentration checks. So, no point in it being there. That's why I attacked with it first.
Valid.
Strategy? Now, this could also go as terribly wrong as possible, and I accept the consequences of this happening. But in the meantime,
Fuck bitches get money.
Monkey Toa will charge in
Basically, right?
and deliver the people's elbow to Brimskarda.
The people.
Do you
Democracy.
smell what the Toa is cooking?
So let me. Just gonna move Cold Dragon down here.
I just deleted them. I don't think I'm going to be summoning another dragon in this campaign.
Okay. All right. That is deleted.
Loser.
I don't have
Okay,
the spell slots for it, motherfucker.
We only have
Well.
3 more sessions till we're done. It's fine.
We only
so
have 7
giant-
more sessions, excuse
yeah.
me.
Giant ape constitution save.
That is a 20.
That passes.
Yeah, I hope so.
And we'll only take 12 damage, 12 fire damage.
Okay. So the first people's elbow is incoming. Come on, go away. I can't click on the button unless you go away.
28. Yeah, that hits.
No, it was
It was
covering
in
the
way,
attack.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
good to me.
Oh, bro, can I get some?
Oh
28.
Jesus. Okay. 28 damage.
That's
That's
a roll.
bludgeoning. I'm assuming with its fists.
I love you.
You are
When
correct.
said
It is
tacos,
bludgeoning
I
damage.
said- I
Okay.
thought I was gonna say
Hey, Harrison, can you hear us?
no.
And
Tell
the second
Kayla we
people's
all love
elbow.
her as well. Thank her for letting you play with us.
Everybody loved you very much. and they
19
thank
misses, correct?
19 misses. Yes.
Okay, then that is currently my turn.
We're helping you win brownie points, buddy.
Thank you, my love.
That's all right. That's currently Toa's turn. Emery's will continue to sit here. So yeah, that's everything.
As it's concentrating again, just on a different spell.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I gotta
Uh,
use my strats where I can, man.
Bruno, it is your turn, Bruno.
And then you can eat.
Oh my god. Wow. I'm gonna fly 40 feet in the air.
Okay.
Straight up.
How tall are the actually really quick? How tall are the doorways? Is it just like missing portion of the wall all the way up?
The side door.
I think you said they were arched, so there is a top.
Yeah. Is the forge.
We have a problem, guys. I kicked
20. Nope. 30 feet tall.
And the building's 100 feet tall?
Yes.
Fuck. Damn it. That just ruined my whole thing. God damn it. Why do you have to be 60 feet? Oh, no, wait. You said it's 30 feet?
30 feet is the top of the archway.
Correct.
Okay. Can I go to where I can still see the ceiling above Broomhilda?
Hey, Harrison, here's an idea for you. Why don't you cast first and then move? Then
Because I have to
it doesn't matter at that point, right?
I have to cast it within range.
Correct. But if you cast and then move, it doesn't matter. Your movement won't pull you out unless it's a concentration issue.
No, it is not a concentration, but I have to target the thing.
You're not close enough at 10 feet?
I'm not attacking her.
Ah, I see. That's my mistake.
Dun
I'm
dun
going,
dun dun.
I'm going to fly to where
Emery's
I
is
can,
about to die.
as tall as I can see as high as I can while still being able to see the ceiling above her, and cast Shatter.
Wait,
So
hold
that
on. You were criticizing me because you want to hit the ceiling above her and you're going to still fly first? Wait a minute.
I have to.
You can see
I
the most
can't
ceiling
reach
from the ground. What are you talking about?
I can't, it's not within range. It's
Oh,
100
okay.
feet in the air.
So you're trying to cast Shatter
Oh, okay.
above
Okay.
Brimskarda, right?
Yes, I want to cast it so that
That was my
Shatter touch
misunderstanding in that case.
affects the ceiling above it.
Yeah.
Okay. And this. Man. This is why you listen to math class, geometry.
Do you need a hand? I can
Um,
help you. Sokotoa, buddy. This is literally what I went to school for like 5 years.
What
All
are you trying
right,
to
so
figure out?
the ceiling's 100 feet up.
Yep.
He is 10 feet away. Oh, I
Okay,
guess you could. Well, you don't want to cast it in
No,
the
no,
doorway,
you're
right?
good.
And
So-
the top of the
So,
doorway is 30 feet up.
Ceiling's 100. You said he is 10 feet away from Brimskarda, right? What do you...
Well, he's 10 feet from the location above Brimskarda. He wants to cast it,
As
right? Because we're
It-
trying to figure out what the.
if it has to be here or something, that's fine.
Is it
So he would
not-
probably have to cast it at 20 feet in the air, right? So he'd have to be 20 feet in the air. But what's the range on Shatter?
If I need to fly in to do this, that's fine.
So ceiling's
Okay.
100 feet up. He is 10 feet away from Brimskarda. Well,
If-
so if he's... So the goal is that he's actually 10 feet in the air, 20 feet? How high is he up right now?
Well, the important thing is how far can you cast Shatter? What's the range on it?
60 feet.
So he has to be
So
within
if-
60 feet of the
Right.
ceiling.
So no matter
Shatter
what,
has a 10-foot
the
radius.
hypotenuse length is going to be longer than either of the other lengths if it's a hypotenuse. So just by nature of if it's 100 feet up to the ceiling, then no matter what, his sea length is over 100. It's probably barely. I'm looking it up right now.
I mean, I don't
he's
need, like,
AB,
super
so
exact.
it's 100. It literally is 100 feet. If If he is 10 feet from Brimskarda and 100 feet up to the ceiling, then it's 100 feet. But if it's, if he flies 20 feet up and he's 80, it's probably closer to 80 feet to the ceiling. It's not, it's just barely over the length on the sea. The 10 feet side really kind of makes it basically just the distance to the ceiling is the distance to the ceiling.
And Shatter has a 10-foot radius.
So if you hit the ceiling and you're 80 feet up, it would come down 10 feet from that, right? So no matter what, yeah. So you'd need to be 20 feet up at a minimum if it has 60 feet range. And then whatever happens, happens. Right? Or no, sorry, I'm doing my math wrong. You'd have to be 40 feet up at a minimum. I don't know if you can see that through the door, right? Yeah.
Are you taking into account the actual radius of the spell as well?
No, that's what I'm saying. So in terms of if the whole point is the center of the spell hits the surface
It
that you
doesn't have
see,
to be the center.
does it not? If that's the case, then you can
No, because
cast it.
he could cast it. He would have to cast it 5 feet away, and then 5 feet of the spell would actually hit.
Is it a 10-foot wide spell, or like 10-foot radius, or 5-foot radius?
10-foot radius.
So then he could theoretically cast
yeah.
it 10 feet below the ceiling. So it could hit up to 20 feet below the ceiling. But he would also need to be 40 feet in the air to be able to. No, he'd only need to be 20 feet in the air to do that. If he can cast it to dead air, then yeah, technically, if it's a 10-foot radius. Because the 10-foot radius would mean that the top edge, if the top edge is hitting the ceiling, then the middle of it would be 10 feet down from the ceiling, right? So then the bottom edge would be another 10 feet past that, 20 feet. So if the middle is what matters most, then he needs to be, if it's 60 feet.
Depends on how much damage he wants to do, right? If he
Fair.
only wants to hit
Fair.
a tiny bit of shatter on the
even
ceiling.
to your point, yeah, it depends, I guess, on what his goal is hitting most. So, Harrison, stop making us do math. What are you trying to do?
My goal is to make the fucking ceiling come down on her.
Okay, so do you want to hit the ceiling with this spell, or are you trying to hit both the ceiling and her with the spell?
I'm only trying to hit the ceiling.
Only
I
the
was letting
ceiling?
y'all
Okay.
do what you were doing.
That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, so if he's hitting the ceiling only, I don't think it would matter. It's probably not going to hit her anyway.
Well, he's casting shatter to hit the ceiling.
Right, to drop shit.
Break it.
So if she's
falling rocks.
If she's 15 feet high, and the ceiling, so he'd have to fly 40 feet up to be able to cast it directly on the ceiling. He'd have to fly 30 feet up if he's only hitting it with the farthest edge. So I think that's ultimately the answer.
Right. Which, if you fly 30 feet up, you can't see anything
Unless he
because
moves
you're at
into the room.
I thought you
arch.
said they were 35 feet tall.
Correct, but it's more about where. So you are, by nature of your character, your head is 5 feet high. So you got to keep in mind that what you can see is from the top edge of your body. So if you fly 30 feet up, your head is the 35th, technically, foot, I think is what Fred's saying. You got to be careful of where you go. Mm-hmm. Your best bet, honestly, would be just fly in the room. It's not difficult terrain to you, and as long as you don't go out of the range of Brimskarda, it shouldn't matter. So if you go like 30 feet up and 10 across, I don't know the best way. Yeah, even that in the doorway would probably be fine. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll fly to there.
And then just like touch your head to the ceiling of the doorway.
5 feet, and then I can go 35
up.
footer and
then you should be
peek
fine.
my head over and cast it above her.
Yeah. A lot of discussion for a little reward potentially, but I like the
So
idea.
how high up are you?
I flew 5 feet and then 30 feet up.
Yeah.
Since my head would then technically be touching.
Yeah.
And I'm going to look to the side of the wall so I can cast shatter onto
the ceiling.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then attack of opportunity on you.
Oh, really? Oh, I guess that makes sense. She's only 15 feet tall.
You're coming out of the range of Brimskarda.
Yeah. No, good call.
Okay.
So we'll do that first.
Overlooked that. Sorry, Harrison. I should have said something if I'd noticed.
She's 15, 20, yeah.
Yeah. No, he's smart on that. So
that would hit.
It shouldn't matter because it doesn't knock you out of the air or anything as far as I'm aware.
You would take... Yeah, not unless he was restrained.
Good call.
You would take 20 bludgeoning damage. And then the weapon would emit a burst of heat. And I'm just going to use your token because it's on you. Make that a little see-through.
Was this like casting an ability or something?
I think it's gonna give
Nope.
you an aura of some
This
sort.
is
Yeah.
this is part of the attack. So so you take the 20 bludgeoning damage, and then burst of heat emits from the hammer on the target. Metal objects in the area glow red hot, or until the start of the giant's next turn. So I don't know if you're wearing any metal armor or not, carrying any metal weapons.
He shouldn't be as a blade dancer or blade singer or whatever.
Yes, I
Metal
would
weapons
be.
actually maybe, but
Oh,
metal
no.
armor, he should be good.
Wait a second, let me see. Let me double check.
Your weapon, I think, is the only thing you gotta worry about.
Studded leather.
Yeah.
Oh,
So you
okay.
got, yep, but you have a rapier, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Any creature in physical contact of heated weapon at the start of its turn must make a Constitution saving throw.
So that wouldn't happen until the start of his next turn.
So, yeah, I guess at the next turn, you'd
If
have
I'm
to,
still holding it.
Well, I think it doesn't matter because
well,
so
it'd be on your
basically you
body.
just so basically your turn is over at this point, right? Or at least this doesn't happen until the start of your next turn. I don't think you have action economy left, so you probably have to just
I
deal
can
with a one
drop a
round.
weapon as a free action.
No, usually getting rid of a weapon or putting a weapon away and re-equipping one is an action.
I'm not putting it away, I'm dropping it. Are you telling me
Maybe
that
that's
I
up to
can't
Fred.
free action open my hand?
Maybe that's up to Fred. I don't know. I'm just warning you if with the way it reads.
Well, I
you never
understand.
know. Yeah.
His character. Okay, so you go ahead, you're casting Shatter above him, above the ceiling, right?
Mhm.
So, so that's 85 feet of falling debris.
Do you need damage on the thing?
Damage on what thing?
On the ceiling? Do you need to roll
Yes.
damage on
Yeah,
it?
if you can roll shatter damage.
19.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, so the ceiling is cracking. But it does not break apart. Just keeping note of damage to the ceiling above Brimskarda.
And then I'm going to drop my rapier
For what reason?
because it's red hot.
Okay. As your action?
It's an action to drop a weapon.
That's what I was warning you.
Oh, you just
I'm
cast
dropping
a
it.
spell with it.
And I can't drop it at the end of my turn.
Sure.
And I'll drop it behind me so that falls out of the building.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay. All right. So that's the end of your turn. It is now Snake's turn. Snake is gonna move. Cannot reach you since you are way up in the air. It's now brother uncle's turn. He's gonna move over here. And Octavius, it is your turn.
We
Please
lose you,
remove
Hutch?
Blade Song from your character, Bruno.
Ooh. What was going on with that? What did I miss?
It's a concentration magic spell, and he dropped his magical focus.
Gotcha. Well, actually, does this count as a spell for that? I don't know if you need a focus to activate Blade Song itself. Does it mention that?
Blade Song Wizard.
I mean, you
Use
might be
bonus
right.
action to start a blade song, which lasts for 1 minute and grants you the following benefits. You gain bonus.
I think you're right that he wouldn't be able to cast any spells or maintain concentration, but
there's-
it's not concentration on Blade Song itself, as far as I'm aware.
Isn't that? Okay.
Yeah, it's like
no, it's
entering
not a-
rage as a barb, as far as
Yeah, it's
as
not a
far as
spell.
my understanding.
So then you still have blades on. Scratch that. Cut that.
Cut that. I'll do it. Don't worry.
It's totally gonna be left in there.
We'll see. Depends on if I
Oh,
find
I'm
it entertaining on the second go through or not.
So we're gonna do this.
Well, I guess my stud leather might still hurt me, but whatever. At least it's not two things.
Your nipples are gonna be really hot.
Yeah. Very true.
Octavius.
Okay, I can't do too much. Still in the bright room. But move it on. The room is just really bright, right? You can't see into it. Is that the shtick?
Whoops, sorry, wrong button.
Taken damage every turn I've spent in that room, so the furnace is clearly blasting out enough heat to make you blind and take pain.
Okay. When did my mic? Okay. I have no range. Really, very frustrating. Sure, we'll try this. Dominate beast on the snake.
Okay. What do we do?
DC 16 saving throw. Wisdom.
DC 16 saving throw. Got it.
How wise is a fire snake?
We're about to find out.
Wise enough to pass the saving throw
Oh, get fucked.
All right. Oh,
by
I'm just
one.
I'm just gonna go to
By
sleep then.
one. Oof.
That's all I can do. Congratulations. You've ruined my time, Fred.
He hasn't ruined your time. The fire snake did.
Okay, so you stepped into that location that you're standing now.
Something here that I should know about that is not highlighted on the screen.
5, 10,
You're in the green aura.
15, 20, 25.
There's no green aura.
There
on
is
it.
currently
You might
no
not be
green
able to-
aura on
yeah,
the
it's
screen.
It's because we can't see it. He's
Oh.
been consistent with this though. It's 30 feet from the anvil essentially. I've been slowly figuring
No,
it
no,
out.
this is
Is it something different?
My green aura.
oh hide aura from players. I'm sorry, it was clicked on that.
Oh, okay.
That was the hit that Bruno had taken.
So
That was
40
him
feet.
hitting.
Okay.
I'm
You
30
keep
feet
adding
up.
more heat.
Oh no,
Was
Yeah.
this
I'm sorry, no.
What
I'm
I have
It's a
been
30
able to
foot radius sphere. So
30 radius sphere, and he's how high?
30 feet.
he
That-
would be 30 feet. Yeah.
Yeah, we're just kind of playing it as that's pretty much the same. It's not much more than that, so.
If I had known that was there, I would have walked the extra
Okay.
5 feet.
That's
Yeah.
fine. I'm
Yeah.
okay with that.
Yeah,
Because I didn't have the aura up.
yeah. I was like, what? I'm not near the edge of the thing over here. I was so confused. Actually, yeah, I would have.
Oh, and,
Okay.
and I fucked up too because you should have taken a concentration for
It's
damage
still,
when you move. in that
it's still
turn.
his turn. You never know.
No, Bruno
Bruno.
should have.
Oh, gotcha.
Is
Yeah,
the fire giant affected by the heated metal? Since is it wearing metal armor as well?
It is wearing metal. Yeah,
All right,
we'll have to
that's
find
it.
out. Next would be Brimskarda's turn.
So we're about to find out, like you said.
And Brimskarda. Let's see. Brimskarda is going to fly
Brimskarda could fly? Fuck. Okay.
10 feet up. So Brimskarda is
They fly now. They fly now. That's all my brain went to.
within range of hitting Bruno. Brimskarda is going to try to smash Bruno with the
Everybody
hammer.
wants to
Have they
smash
flown up
Bruno.
exactly 10 feet?
Brimskarda, yes.
Fuck. Okay, never
Yeah,
Yeah,
still
it's
within
opportunity,
range
maybe.
of the giant ape.
mind.
Um, that still hits you. Bruno will take 29 bludgeoning damage. And the Brimskarda will attack again with the Forge Hammer. Apparently I clicked the wrong button on you. There we go. 21 misses.
No. Unless I'm still behind cover or something.
Oh, okay. Then 21 will hit.
I'm dead.
And 17 points of damage.
I'm dead.
Bludgeoning damage. Okay. So you would fall to the ground.
Take damage again.
And you would lose a saving throw.
Yeah, it's one saving throw essentially.
Roll saving throws to DM when it's your turn.
Absolutely not. I'm going to scream them.
Scream them. Shriek them
Uh,
from the heavens.
The
I don't even know how to roll. the
third
DM.
attack will be against the giant ape.
There we go. Okay.
And that will definitely hit.
Mhm.
And you will take 51 bludgeoning damage from the Forge Hammer.
Christ almighty!
As it comes down and connects directly on top of your sweet spot of a head.
Sounds like somebody might have hit a crit.
Yeah, that's what it does. It sounds like that's right.
That's rough, bro.
And it was a pretty
That's a nasty roll.
good roll.
Yeah.
There was only one
Really?
number below. There was one number below
Average.
half.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
In the words of my people, help.
Is it you or the dragon that got hit though, or the
Uh,
Toa? I mean,
It's Toa. It's technically the Giants' HP pool. It's
that's
fine.
true. Yeah. Okay. So it's not terrible per se. Just it does suck. Okay.
It's just a huge hit.
Yeah.
Because
Probably
it is a
probably
crit.
the best target to take it realistically. So.
Yes. Morwen, it is your turn.
Let's go, Mr. Teller.
We're still mentally connected. I could do that.
Yeah.
If I wanted to use my movement, then use my bonus action as movement as well. Is that fine?
I mean, do you
no?
have a bonus action dash?
I
Is that what you
don't.
mean?
I'm gonna take the pups out. I'll be back.
Maybe not. I don't know. I'm not sure what your character sheet looks like.
I'm sorry, what was that? If you want to use your movement and then
And then also use my bonus action to move.
Well, so you have
unless you have a bonus action dash,
Yeah.
Yeah, I
you wouldn't be
don't.
able to, and that wouldn't even be using your movement and a bonus action to move. That would just be bonus action dash.
And then you have.
It'd just be
du-
using
then you
your
have double
bonus action
Yeah.
to move twice
So-
as far.
You have movement
Okay.
at minimum.
That's fine. I just wanted to check. Then I'll just use my regular movement to pretty much, I'm just gonna like pretty much do what I did before, is I'm gonna walk around, make sure I can actually,
And
I'm
shatter.
gonna, no, I'm
Oh,
not doing
okay.
shatter.
Sorry.
But it's more of I'm just going around to make sure I can see where Brimskarda still is, verify it,
Yes.
and then I'm gonna
You see a giant ape and a fire giant that is now 10 feet in the air.
in the air.
Just-
Great.
Just the situation
Awesome.
has changed.
Yeah, it's different now.
No
Um,
dragon.
So do that. Move in the 30 feet to go there. Verifying that this is 60 feet or less than 60 feet. That's fine. As I'm passing Argento, I'm not going to talk in our mind because I was walking past the kid. And I'm pretty much going to be like, I think you should start moving towards the others. Like, that side needs to be flanked at this
So-
point.
Argento is kind of still leaning up against the wall, just like taking aim, readying his shots for next turn. So if anything, Aura might respond to you and just, "What purpose does that have? I'd be happy to help, but I can't get close."
I don't think we're getting her out of the room.
Yeah, so let him keep shooting then. Not much more you can do.
Okay. Okay. Then
Listen, Goat Man, you got a better idea. I'm listening to hear it. I'm just, I can't really help right now. I'd love to, but gonna do what we can otherwise.
nah, it's fine. That's why I'm running around back and forth. I'm just making sure I got this. Okay, so Dissonant Whispers for me is a psionic spell, and I have a thing where I can use my sorcery points to cast those spells. So,
Okay.
do you want me to send it? Just so you can read it as well?
Yeah.
Sound cool?
Oh, it requires
Right.
no verbal or somatic. That's pretty cool.
So, I'm going to be casting Dissonant Whispers at the 2nd level. And I will send that as well.
Wisdom 16 on the fire giant,
Yes, on the
Brimskarda?
fire giant.
and you're doing this as you're like passing.
No, she doesn't need line of sight.
It was for, I need to be within 60 feet.
Yeah,
And I wasn't when I was over there.
but she is now. Yeah.
Yeah, I am now.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm
cool.
with you, Fred. I thought so at first too,
Yep.
but it's just sound. So yeah.
Yeah, makes sense. Wisdom save.
Probably passes, short of a failure.
It is passing.
Yeah. Still half as much. It's pretty good. Something.
Yes, it is half as much. And
3
I just
seconds.
want to double check. I can't silvery barbs that, can I?
Ooh, you might be able. Well, actually, it's another spell
Uh,
slot.
It's a reaction,
well, I
though,
have
right?
one. It's
It
I
is a
think it's line of
reaction, though.
sight.
That's true.
Yeah. You could silvery barbs that.
Silvery barbs.
Might
if
as
you have the
well.
spell
You're
slot.
able to give someone advantage.
Why am I also
Actually,
going-
honestly, if this might be metagaming, Fred. If it is, tell me, and she can do otherwise. But give it to me. If you can give me the advantage, it's gonna be big.
I mean, yeah, it's not.
Yeah, then I'll silvery barbs.
Okay. So
So it
expend
has to
that
reroll.
slot.
Yes.
Um,
And I'm just hoping this is a saving grace.
Wisdom. It still passes.
Ooh, that's all right.
I knew it.
No. Honestly, trust me. I think you'll be very happy with giving me that advantage.
Yeah.
You'll see it.
Because
in
the
one turn
damage that you don't hit here will help other people hopefully potentially hit.
here. It
Yeah,
gives me
hopefully.
6 die roll at a potential crit. So-
So half of 15.
Okay.
Did Bruno get crushed between her thighs? What happened?
that happened a while
Wait,
back, but we can cover it later.
I just sat back down for silvery barbs.
That's okay.
I'm also
Yes, he got
confused
hurt.
here. Hold on.
You got it.
So you cast.
Correct. This is why I was confused with what you said about Silvery Barbs. She cast Dissonant Whispers. It failed. She asked if she could reaction Silvery Barbs it. You said yes.
Yeah. Because I didn't know if it was actually
Okay, no. So you're
possible.
casting dissonant whispers using
Your action.
The
the sorcery. Okay.
Correct. She used
Okay.
2
Yeah, no,
sorcery
no,
points
that's
to
fine,
still
that's fine.
cast it as an action at 2nd level, essentially, as far as my
Yep.
understanding.
That's good.
Okay.
and tis is all I can do.
Yeah. So half of 15. Right, because you take half damage on save.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The only thing is it just uses up a spell slot, but you weren't really using a spell slot for dissonant whispers, so that's not.
Oh.
Still, that's not too bad.
That's a really
That's
fair point
our-
anyway. Yeah.
Yeah.
You say it's smart. It was you who did it.
Well, no, it's a fair point where I was trying to cast 2 things at the
No,
same
no,
time.
I think
Technically.
that's probably the only way by rules you can use 2 technical spell slots on the same turn, right?
Yeah.
Like
It's
Yeah.
reaction.
that was well but I mean even in terms of if she had used a bonus action spell slot would it have worked because the sorcery points work as the first spell slot? That's kind of
Yeah,
the part that was.
if she cast Dissonant Whispers as her action,
And then say
she
she
could
did
still cast
like Misty Step bonus action.
Silvery Barbs.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no. I'm wondering in terms of if with the way she cast it, where she used the sorcery points for the spell slot, does that still count as a
Oh,
spell slot to you?
no,
Could she
that
have
would
said
still-
then say done like a Misty Step bonus action or
That's
no?
still you're still casting a spell. It
It's still
doesn't matter.
Okay,
if
I wasn't
it's
sure. I was maybe
using
misunderstanding
sorcery
that case
points or
then.
not.
But all right,
Yeah.
cool. All right, either way.
Argento.
Yes, sir.
With advantage.
This is gonna be a real fun turn. Okay, so if I have advantage on the first roll, Argento loads a crossbow bolt. We're gonna fire advantage at Brimskarda, which means 3 die roll, so a 27 highest. I'm going to assume that will hit. We're going to do 9 damage, and then I also am going to once again bonus action steady aim because I'm not going to be moving. So we will also have advantage on the second attack. So 3 more die. So
Nice.
let's do that, which is actually relatively low at a 16, but then we still have the third die for a 22, which will hit.
22. We know
This
hits.
one
Yeah.
will do another high roll, thankfully. 14 damage
Nice.
plus sneak attack, because I waited just to make sure I didn't get the crit.
Yeah. No, that's even better.
The smartest way to do it. Ah,
Oh,
two
that
one
was
rolls.
low.
I've been rolling low sneak attacks, but you know what? At least that's still a fucking ton of damage across the turn, so. Let me take 2 bolts off my inventory, and besides that, that's action, bonus action, so I'm good. Thank you
Okay,
for the extra advantage. I
Emrys.
literally just rolled 6 die for 2 attacks. I'd like to point that out.
Yep.
That's wild.
Emrys, you're up.
Monkey goes.
I wish I'd
Okay.
crit. That would have been probably the most ideal, but
2 fist
Uh,
attacks.
That's gonna miss.
Double fisting.
28.
That's gonna hit.
22 hits. Yeah.
Fucking
7.
go away to hit that. Why does that sit there when I actually need to roll something?
Yeah.
17 damage.
Okay.
And gonna double check the wording on Healing Word real quick. What's a creature that you can see? Okay.
So just taking a beeline at an angle, right?
So from where Bruno currently lays, do I have line of sight on him?
Bruno? No.
Yeah, I'd assume not.
I gotta work with what I gotta work with. That's all I'm saying.
I was gonna say, if you move like 5 feet to your right, you could probably.
Maybe 10 feet, but yeah, there's.
All right, so we're doing the chess game finger on the piece here to make sure I don't move too far outside of range. If I were to theoretically move to this point, would that be in range to heal?
Yeah, if you have a 35-foot heal.
Well, for Healing Word, it just says in range if I could see and it's 60 feet, so I'm not
Yeah.
worried about
Yeah,
that.
so
It
sight
was
and
more along
60?
the lines.
Yeah, you'd probably be okay.
Okay. Because I'm in conservation mode, I can't do much better than this. I apologize, but you are getting a Healing Word of 8 points.
Max.
Oh, and we said because Toa's changed, you don't
Yep.
get the extra D8. I will.
And I'm going back to my spot. So you have 8 hit points.
Yes, you do. Bruno. Coughs
So
up
is
a
that-
hairball.
Okay. I was gonna say.
You mean an owl pellet? But yeah.
An owl pellet.
So
feathers.
just he walks over there. Wait, get off the fall, and walks back.
Are you telling me that
happened to
you're doing
Bruno?
a fucking payday too? Get the fuck up!
Fuck up.
I need a med bag.
Jesus.
Bruno,
That's
it
beautiful.
would be your turn. As Emrys is right before you, so that's good timing.
Do I see my rapier?
So at the start of your turn, you need to roll a Constitution saving throw first before you do anything.
I no longer have blades on.
Oh, I didn't
That's
take
correct.
that into account when I healed him.
Okay, there we go. Okay. Do that.
So I apologize. I may have healed you just for you to die again.
That's fine in at 20.
I
Excellent
still might
job.
have healed you just in time for you to die again.
Yeah, so
Not 20. He takes no damage.
he is going to take half of a half,
Which is 12.
which is 5.
Woo, you lived. For now.
Hello.
Yep, you did.
So
Is
if
my
Good
I
time to have that nat 20. Because
if I
you
might
wouldn't-
make a recommendation for your choice of action, Harrison,
Uh-huh.
make a melee attack against the giant and then run like fucking hell. Because this way you don't get the opportunity to attack because of mobile.
Am I able to make a melee attack and grab my weapon?
No. Unless
Not-
you have 2 actions.
2 attack actions or 2 actions?
2 actions.
I can't pick it up. Not attack with it, not equip it, just pick it up.
Nope.
Okay.
I mean,
I'm
you could
at-
pick it up if you want to, but you said you wanted to do both. So yes, if you want to pick up, it would take an action.
Of course, I used the action surge. Did I? I'm going to. Is it like? Is my rapier right next to me?
Like at your feet.
Yeah, because I dropped it down.
Yeah, and then I can't ping. It's in the 5-foot square in front of you.
Okay, I'm gonna pick it up,
Okay.
and then bonus action Misty Step
Oh, that works too.
Okay.
to there.
I need to refresh the page because for me you did
Can
not
I?
move.
No, I know. It would be.
No, he hasn't
can,
moved yet.
Can I grab my fucking character
Nope. They're dead.
Hold
to
on.
there?
Or you take your finger off the piece, sir. Make sure you're
Yeah.
away from 10 feet of the shoreline.
Is that? I fucking have to ruler it. Yes, I am exactly 10
You're
feet. Do I need to?
within 10 feet?
Okay, then I will go. Can I go sideways? That
Yes.
okay. All right. Is that safe then, or is that
Safer.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Like that's like you're safe. Asterisk.
You're currently not in any immediate danger.
Well, I still actually have movement, anyways. And then I will go another 25 feet that way. Okay. And then my turn. Misty Step 30 feet, walked 5 feet, ran 25 feet.
You have to get up because you're prone when you're
Okay. So then I
down.
back
So
up.
you'd
So
have
just 15 feet.
half
But
of
would
that.
the Misty
There.
Step allow him to
20.
be upright when he reappears, or does Misty Step teleport you from prone to
No,
prone?
he has to pick up his focus.
Do I have to be
first.
standing to pick an item up?
He's probably gonna make you. Yeah.
To cast a spell, yes.
You have to be standing to cast a spell?
He's gonna make you, essentially.
Well,
Okay.
yeah, you're doing
Okay.
stuff. But no, you're potentially out of harm's way, right?
Stuff.
Yep.
Unless
That's
that
my turn.
fire snake can come up, hit you for 3 points. Okay, that's your turn. So next is Argento. From around the corner, you
Oh.
see a
Oh,
fire
no.
snake appear next to you.
Oh no, Mr. Bill.
And the fire snake is going to attack.
Yes, sir. 17 AC. How much damage I taken?
None on that first attack.
All right. That's a good start.
And none on the tail attack. So bite attack and tail attack have both failed.
I'll take it.
to hit you. It is Fire Snake numero duo. It sees an Octavius, and Fire Snake is going to attack Octavius with a bite first. Ooh, 15 does not hit, and a tail attack. And a 10 does not hit. So Fire Snake's 0 for 2, or 0 for 4. It is Brother Uncle's turn. And he is just going to continue to cross around. And Octavius, it is... Excuse me, it is your turn.
I'm gonna move around.
What is that wall of text?
Jesus.
I don't know why
Why?
it just
Did
sent that.
you just click?
Everything.
The wrong.
That is kind of
Everything
nuts
we
considering
have.
how much one text there is there. What the fuck?
I don't know what that was.
That's
Make sure
nuts.
you get
you,
that.
How did you do that? I want to do that. How did you do that?
I just have a question mark pop up. I don't even have an
Bro,
image
that
of
is
whatever it is.
amazing. Well, hold on. You don't even. How do you have hardest divine power? Arcane
There you-
recovery? I don't think
there
you
you
have
go.
half the things that it just
No,
said.
it doesn't pop
no.
up. for me. I just get a
Manifest
question.
echo.
Bruno did it.
You have 2
I-
manifest echoes there.
Just click send to
What
game
did
log.
you do? This
I
is
just
amazing.
accidentally hit the wrong send to game log, or like I didn't mean to hit send to
Even
game
then,
log.
though, it's just amazing to me. You send shit you don't have. 2 steady aim, 2 manifest echoes.
Yeah, it was like everything that was in the game log. You sent the game log.
That's
I
incredible.
don't know how that happened.
That's so amazing. I don't care how it happened. That's my new favorite thing tonight.
All right.
Hold on.
Octav-
Fucking Bruno did it too.
Yeah.
Oh, this is getting out of hand
So
now.
long.
Fucking
Octavius,
Bruno
what are
sent
you
even
attacking?
more. He did the same thing
the
twice.
thing in front of me.
He's attacking the snake.
The snake. Is
And
that
then
Oh,
Step
that's
on snake.
amazing. That's incredible.
the snake? 15. That hits.
okay. Kindly. It's this, and then I've got some other things to roll.
You are going to take 5 fire damage from connecting with the fire snake.
No. Um.
And it takes, what, 16 you just rolled?
I've got other things that are going on top of that.
Okay.
We have smites.
What level smite are you going to use on this bad boy?
Just level 2.
Okay.
So it's 4d8.
Forgot about that.
Yes. My smite button. Where's my smite button?
There's no smite button.
Actually, there is.
There's an improved smite button.
Yeah.
Where's the bitch slap button?
But all those come through?
pimp
No,
paying?
none of them came through. Okay. 4.
We
Okay,
got-
where's-
Yeah, we got the...
Okay, there's the rest of
There
it.
we go. 3d4.
Yeah,
What'd you roll?
it's technically 4, but I rolled 1 already. Did it not give you the dice?
I
at
thought it was
all?
supposed to be 3d8 you're rolling.
Oh, it is. My bad.
So let's re-roll that one.
So we take whichever number is lower.
Yeah, definitely the 7.
Stop. So 17 smite damage plus 16 regular damage.
Okay. And
How does it look, Captain?
The snake looks like it's dead.
I just one shot a snake. All right, cool. I took 5 fire damage.
Yes, 5 fire damage.
Is that an action to eat or a bonus action?
Yeah. Action.
It's actually 2 actions.
Eat
And
the
your bonus
scone?
action.
Eat the scone is only.
You also lose your next action as well.
Oh, I hit one thing. I hit anything else. I'm gonna bonus action move this thing, the 20 feet, and it cannot hit it yet.
Okay. That's it.
I believe that is it, sir.
Okay.
Can I
then
wait?
you-
Can I use my other attack action to shove the entire scone in my mouth?
No.
Okay. I tried. Zip.
Okay, Brimskarda's turn. Brimskarda is really pissed off that somebody got away from him that he thought he had or she
But it
had
was a
killed.
her.
Yep.
It's a
Hey,
them.
listen. It's whatever it wants to be.
Very true.
You can't really tell from the image, but it's fine.
Looks kind of like a man in all that armor. I'm going to assume masculine.
It's encased in fire. I'm surprised you can see much of its features.
Yeah, I'm just shooting at the bright light.
Telepathy wins the day. There we go.
Carter's gonna move around the giant ape and attack. First hammer attack. 21 hit. I don't remember what the.
Does a 73 hit?
It's odd that's even
Oh,
a question.
giant ape only has an armor class of 12. On the,
Yeah.
when I hit this.
You-
thing,
you're
Yeah,
hitting-
dude. Unless you roll a 1, you can't miss. So just tell me what the
Yeah.
damage is. I'm just not saying anything because fucking not my job to.
Making Fred do the work.
26 bludgeoning damage.
Alright. That was the first attack.
That is the first attack. The second attack is coming in.
Mm-hmm.
This looks like it's going to be painful.
Would anyone like to use, I don't know, silvery barbs?
I can't do shit.
I can't anymore.
Oh, fuck.
Unless it's-
Alright.
Good try though.
52 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
So that was
Hey, man,
that was
let's be
one
real.
higher than the last time.
I
Better
told
than,
you.
better the giant ape than anyone else. So
30 HP would be half an attack. I told you.
I didn't, dude. I've taken that hit 4
Twice.
separate times.
yeah,
I know.
like I said, it's the best target currently. Let's be real.
I'm not complaining. I'm just saying I am the bar.
Yes, absolutely.
That
I
is
absolutely
gonna
agree.
hit
We have a tank in the
as-
party, and you're still tanking more than the
well,
tank. Let's be real.
Alright.
I think
So what's
that's
the last amount of
19.
damage I take?
The whole total amount.
The,
Or
the,
just the
I've
last
taken the first 2 attacks. What's number 3?
Okay, 19 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, so Toa goes back to being Toa,
Okay.
and she now takes 3 damage to her normal hit pool.
Okay.
And I will reduce the size back down to
Hmm.
poof.
Would I get an opportunity attack?
No, you don't, because that was an unwilling change.
That's fair.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I'll give you that. That's right. That's
Yeah.
good. I like it. So I just need to. Okay, so. Brimskarda is going to then move and finish her turn there. Morwin, it is your turn.
Howdy doodah.
I can't wait for Morwin to peek in there now.
And see the chaos.
What is going on?
I'm hearing a whole
I
lot,
see
but what the fuck is
nothing.
happening?
There was a giant ape. Now it's back to the fire spirit. I don't know where Brimskarda is. Meanwhile, like the
I
fucking
have no
heat from
idea.
Brimskarda is like radiating onto her.
Yeah, melting the wall in between them.
Okay, so the well, the thing that I think is even funnier is I'm not even looking in the room this time.
Okay.
I'm just casting Summon Fae at 6th level.
Ooh, there it is.
At 6th
Yeah.
level, just casually,
There
by
it
the way.
is.
Hey,
Okay.
look, I already used my high-level summons. It's about someone else did. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, fair enough. Just damn, baby.
What kind of spirit is this?
So armor class 18.
So I will
Actually-
say I'm very bad at
okay.
understanding the
We can-
summon
we can
spirit
help you
thing.
out.
So literally, I've been
Mm.
asking Chris because the wording is getting my little brain confused.
All right, so you summon this at 6th level, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured out most of it.
So it's at 90 hit points with an armor class of 18.
That is correct. Yes.
Is it 90 or 60 hit points?
90,
90.
30 plus the spell, 10 for each spell level
Oh,
above
it was-
third. So.
Oh,
Plus
wait, so
30.
so
No,
Oh, you're
it's
no,
60.
you're
You're right.
right.
60.
It's
60,
above
60.
3. You are
Yeah.
correct. So 60 hit points at 18
Okay.
AC.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
right. Okay, and then
It has, so I know it has 3 multi attacks.
your high levels.
And then
What size is it?
Small.
It is a small creature.
yeah,
This thing's got nuts
Okay.
bonus actions. Okay, so you have
You
to
said
choose one of the
small.
3 though. That's it. Okay.
mhm.
So fuming, mirthful, or tricksy is kind of the choice here.
What's the armor class?
Or face step.
18,
18. What's HP?
60.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
I took it as like I have face step, and then one of the moods occurs.
Well, so so here's what it is. When you summon it, you
Oh,
have
based
to
on the
yeah.
mood.
So when you summon it, you have to choose one of the 3: fuming, mirthful, or tricksy. The face spirit is then stuck with that state, and then you can do an attack, whatever your attack choice is. Or sorry, I guess it's just multi-attack with the short sword. But you can
Yeah, that's
also
it.
do any one of the bonus actions. You could do face step,
So face
or you
step,
could do
or
fuming,
the one you
merciful,
chose.
tricksy, depending on which you choose. Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
Let you figure out where you want to move it.
Where am I gonna move my child?
This turn.
Because I have.
So I'm gonna
1, 2,
just
have it done.
metagame a little with you here. Your best bet's probably fuming, since you haven't claimed yet. I don't think it's got low wisdom. Even if you fill a 5-foot cube with darkness, it is so big that that 5 foot is probably not going to matter. Fuming
Oh, yeah,
at least
no.
will give you the advantage every turn as long as you use it.
Yeah, that's what I was also planning on going for.
Okay.
Just because the wisdom just didn't seem probable.
Yeah, I think we've seen enough wisdom saves on this thing at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it beat my wisdom save, the other one did.
I
This
mean,
one's probably even
to be
stronger.
fair, and that's what I was gonna say.
I
To be
have
fair, the
4
other one
people.
actually had pretty decent wisdom. It seemed as well, just from nature of what we saw. And I'm assuming this thing is more powerful in pretty much every regard. So, yeah.
So I have 40 feet of movement. So
Yes, you
I have
do.
to be within 5 feet to hit the
That is
thing.
correct.
So
Oh, you have plenty of movement to get over there, though.
I know. I'm putting the child there.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's probably gonna take damage when it enters the room. Just be wary.
I am. Yeah, I know.
Okay. All right, just making sure.
And
What's your con? Condition immunities. Oh, it doesn't actually
And,
get. Ooh.
Awesome.
I'm just
got a
gonna
little-
smack it around then.
We got a little.
Or well,
Fae,
can
so
I have to roll initiative for it or something?
No,
like
it takes
that?
its
It
action on your
should
turn,
go after
essentially.
you.
So
Yeah.
the same
Okay.
way that Chris has been doing like all of his stuff on his turn, you'll be doing the same thing. You and the Fey Spirit do stuff on the same turn.
Okay, cool.
So I guess first, which type of Fae is it?
I believe well, yeah, I'll let her say.
It's just a face spirit. I mean,
No, he means the fuming, merciful.
Fuming-
Oh, it's
fuming, mirthful,
fuming.
Strixie. Yeah,
Mirthful Trixie.
fuming. She said.
You said
Okay.
fuming?
yeah, it's fuming.
Okay. Fae has advantage on the next attack roll. it
Only
makes before the
if she takes
end
the bonus
of
action for
turn.
that. To be fair.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Just reading it.
Yeah.
So when it comes into the room right there, you're gonna need to roll a Constitution save
+2.
on the Fae.
Mhm.
D20 +2.
So
So that would have +2. So roll a d20 and we'll add 2.
and then add 2.
Summons really may take up so much more time.
That's okay though.
Yeah, I'm
Honestly,
sorry.
It takes
No,
up
no,
time, but
apologize.
it's
Nothing to be
the
sorry
action
about. It's
economy
just-
that it fucking absorbs from the enemy is so worth it. Look at Chris's
Oh.
dragons. Two
I take
dragons,
offense
three,
to this response. I was
three-
rather
or
quick.
sorry, it was 2 dragons and a Toa, but like the amount of HP, if we were to go calculate it, is probably more than enough to kill 2 or 3 of us, right? Like,
Oh,
Yeah.
I would have
So you
been
could-
dead twice over, and I had the most hit points.
yeah.
Yeah. So you
That was
are
18.
going, or the Fae is going to take 8
18.
damage
Okay.
as
too
it
bad.
saves.
Oh, okay. Good to know.
So it only took half.
Is there a way
you-
for me to mark down?
I believe
Yeah,
if
so
you
you can right-click
right-click
it
the
and go into the
there-
stats, and you
there's
can
the
see
thing.
that it says
Yeah.
60 for HP, and just lower that each time.
I got
Nice.
you.
You also can change its AC and stuff if you want.
Yeah, I changed it as
Oh,
well.
did you? I didn't notice. That's all.
Yeah,
It's,
he
it's,
got it.
It's
Thank-
tiny for me.
Thank you, Brad.
I'm trying to leave the camera zoomed out enough we can see the whole battlefield.
Yeah, it's a huge map. It is. Oh, okay. So
Can it attack or no? Because I just summoned it.
I
this
believe
turn.
it can. Yeah, that is correct.
does it have a ranged attack?
It doesn't matter. It's next to it. That's why she moved it close.
Yeah. Am I?
Oh,
I'm
it's
five
10
feet
feet in the air.
it.
It's 10 feet in the
Brimskarda
air.
is 10
Oh.
feet in the air.
Yeah, I just
Oh,
realized
what
as
a
well.
bitch.
You have short sword.
Small,
Yeah,
And
that's only 5
that
feet.
seems to be it.
So hold on a sec though. You haven't used your bonus action yet, have you?
No, I mean, if there's something that I can
Teleport
30
10 feet up.
Yeah,
Teleport.
like-
Even if she teleports 5 feet up, can she hit it within 5 feet at that point?
or do I have to be standing on something to hit it and not levitating in the air?
I mean, he might not give you your full multi attack, maybe, but maybe one attack at least. That's something.
Or like, is this thing over here? Is this like a shelf that I could
Ooh,
like
that's a good
teleport
question,
on
too.
top of to get me like within 5 feet of the
Yeah,
thing in the air?
Yeah, that's a great question.
I'm gonna. Oh well, yeah, sure. Why not? We'll say that's 5 feet up. So lucky you. Want to stand right there as long as you have the movement for it.
Fred's
Yeah,
here.
I
Fred is
said-
trying to see if we
Teleport.
can kill this thing within the next like 15 minutes. I think.
Well, I wanna. We're definitely gonna have a hard stop at 11, but we'll see how far. I mean, if people have to go, then we can stop then too.
Alrighty.
So yeah, roll to hit. Roll a d20, and we will add your spell attack modifier to hit.
So that'd be in this case because it was a ranger spell. It would be +2. Ah no, come back.
Oh, so this is
Spell
actually based
attack
purely in Ranger. Okay.
would
Mhm.
be 7, right? Is it
Oh,
the
wait, 7.
modifier?
I thought it was my
It's
spell
what is she
modifier.
attacking? Sorry,
Oh
you're
yeah,
attacking with a
spell
short sword?
attack modifier is +7, but
Yeah.
oh,
Melee
it's that
weapon
one, not
attack,
just the
attack
spell
to
modifier.
hit, reach 5. Your spell attack modifier to hit. Yeah.
Right?
That's
Oh,
Isn't
so
that what
it's
Chris was
+7.
using? Chris, you were
That's-
using.
I think you're correct.
It's
no,
a D20
even-
plus
attack?
whatever it says there. So it says
Yeah,
spell
spell
modifier is
modifier.
+7, so it'd be a D20 plus 7. That
Well,
would be a 22.
So I guess the only thing to make sure is this is a ranger spell or a source spell for you.
It's ranger, so it's the
Ranger,
first
So it's the
number in
first
the
one.
pair.
Yeah, absolutely. Then. Yep.
So what's the number? I can't see it.
7.
Yeah.
I think is
All
probably.
right, so it's
Yeah,
still
it's
22.
+7.
Yeah.
So yeah, that hits.
I'm not looking at it either. To be fair. I'm
Okay.
just
And should I roll damage now or roll the other 2 hits?
roll
damage
damage
first.
first, and then you do the 2 hits or the next hit.
Yep. So it's
Okay.
1d6 plus the spell's level.
Plus
And
3
piercing damage.
plus 1d6 of damage.
Plus 1d6
Yeah.
force. Wow.
So-
The fucking
Yeah,
damage.
this thing
on
hits
So-
way heavy for a fucking size
2d6
small.
plus 3 plus
1d6. Yeah.
6. So
So I'll roll 2d6.
2d6. Yep.
Yes, that's
Let's
smart.
do that.
2d6
9 plus
3.
whatever you roll.
So 6 plus
6.
3 is 9
Yeah,
plus
wow.
another 6. So 15.
Plus another 6. Oh, spell levels piercing. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
That's
cast
awesome.
that 6th
I missed
level,
that
right?
little bit. That's all. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, she's absolutely.
Yeah, I did the math. I said plus 9.
No, you're right. I'm just saying. Just it's kind of nice.
And then
You have
sleep
2 more
on the sun.
two
hit
more
again?
swings. You might as well roll them.
Y'all
There we
sleep
go.
on the summon game.
No, I don't think that's the case at all. 7.
14.
That
Yeah,
will not
that'll
hit.
14 does not.
yeah.
That has to be a 20.
And then
You have to roll at minimum of 13.
It... Yeah, no. So the
Nope.
second one doesn't hit
That's
either.
okay.
Okay. So that was that.
Okay.
And that was my summon. And now this is a concentration spell. Can I still?
Go ahead.
No, I cast a spell this turn. I can't pass cantrip. Pass.
You can cast a cantrip as long as it is a bonus action. If this was a main action
It's
spell.
It's not.
Yeah.
But sold.
I mean, you might be able to quicken spell it if you need to, but I don't know what you got left.
I don't have the sorcery point. Oh,
Okay.
well, actually, hold up.
Hold up. Boom, boom, boom.
Hold
Boom,
up.
boom, 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 boom.
Oh no. What did you do?
So if I don't know if this would work. If so Mind Slither is also a psionic spell, but it's a cantrip. And I have one sorcery point left. Can I cast it with that one sorcery point or no?
Cantrips are spell level 0.
Yeah, you wouldn't need to
Oh,
use a
no.
spell slot at all. The best you could do is you could I think theoretically quicken it with your sorcery points, but I believe you need 2 for that. So yeah.
Yeah, I don't have enough. So yeah,
Yeah.
I can't actually do anything.
Yeah. So then that's about
Okay.
it, probably.
So then, Argento, it is the top of the turn.
Yeah. All right. So it should be pretty straightforward. First thing first, bonus action. We're gonna summon Aura in on the other side of the fire snake. She's gonna stab at the fire snake using our ridiculous strength stat right now. It will be at advantage from flanking, but it will not be with 3 because it's not a dex stat. A 24, I'm assuming, is going to hit, though.
Yeah, 24 hits.
Okay, so she's going to hit it. We're going to sneak attack it to try and just kill this thing pretty much outright. Let's see what happens. 4, 2, 2, 2. Okay, yeah, so that was... I'm just going to reroll all
14
those.
and 15.
Give me 1 second, because I do have Savage Attacker with her, so we're just going to see what happens when we reroll. Start with a 7, which is the same thing I got before, which is nice. Let's see if the sneak attack damage is any higher. It looks like that sneak attack damage should be a little bit higher for me.
Yep.
There's a little bit, just a tiny bit, enough that makes it matter. So the 14 and 19 is what we'll go with on the fire snake. We'll see where that ends up, but Argento at that point will still fire at Brimskarda as long as he can see her. I will leave that up to you.
Do you see through... Can you see what Aura sees when...
Not unless I am... Well, technically yes, technically no, right? She and I can always communicate mentally, but I cannot necessarily see through her eyes unless I am doing the Echo Avatar.
Okay, so I think she would be intelligent enough to tell you that another one of those seems to be making its way down.
That's fair.
Can you see
Brimskarda? I
Definitely.
believe I can.
Yeah.
When I draw the ruler, I can see like the corner, the top left corner of her.
Yeah,
it's your call though. I mean, I can technically see the middle of her a little bit too. I didn't want to.
You can
be assumptive.
definitely see her.
Okay, didn't want to be assumptive. So we're just gonna fire a standard bolt at her. That will probably hit, one short of a crit.
29 hits.
Not much damage, only a 7. But at the minimum, I'm at least helping. So yeah, I'll remove another bolt, and that's everything that I can do.
Awesome job.
I am
Emrys.
curious.
Oh.
The snake that's in between me and Aura, I don't see a health thing
It's
on
dead.
for some reason. Is it dead?
Because it's dead.
Oh, okay. That's why. Thank you.
Yeah, it's hard to see the red X because it's a red
Nope, totally fine. Just wasn't
snake.
sure. I am more than
I'm
happy
gonna
to have
actually
killed it in one turn.
gonna hide it for you.
Absolutely, totally fine with
Gonna
that.
hide this one too.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah. Emrys.
I recast polymorph.
This
Okay.
fucking guy. Oh, dude.
What?
No, just it was beautiful. The fact that you were even just like
You were just
so
ready for it.
succinctly ready. Yeah, I recast polymorph. The worst sentence you could have spoken.
What is it? I know what I want.
I know what I'm about.
It's
Oh,
exactly what
wonderful.
druids do, right?
No,
You
no,
go
no,
in the wild
absolutely.
shape into a bear,
Don't
they
get
get
me
knocked
wrong.
out of it, back into a bear.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I absolutely agree with what he's doing. I'm just saying it was fucking hilarious.
Oh, I put the wrong number in. That's I got a mistake on my part. That's supposed to be an 82, not a 52. But whatever. Toa will move within range of Brimskarda and deliver the people's uppercut.
Okay. I mean, you're in range from here. All right.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but you're 10 feet in the air. I wanted to make sure I was close enough to hit.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean you're 15 feet tall, so it shouldn't be an issue.
I don't know if you want to go here. Or
He's 50
there.
Put
feet
me
tall
wherever
anyway, so.
I'm in range to make these attacks. I will leave that judgment to you.
Yep. And then once you, after this attack, just go ahead and roll the Constitution save too.
Would I have had to do that before I turned into an ape?
Yes, that's at the start of its turn.
Yeah.
Cool. Let me do that first then, because even if I fail, I'm immune to fire damage.
Oh, there you go.
Uh,
Can you be blinded? Can it be blinded?
I could potentially be blinded. Yes,
Okay. I don't know if that would carry over through polymorph.
that's a you call. I will listen to it. That
You
is
save anyway.
okay.
Yeah, you save.
You tell me. I don't know.
Yep.
Okay, so
So
delivered
yeah,
the first.
so 19 on the first hit. 19 damage.
I already rolled the damage for that, and second people's uppercut. That's a crit.
There it is. After getting crit twice.
Oh, that didn't do the crit damage. Fuck! What the hell?
But,
I'm just gonna roll damage the second time to get the rest of that because it didn't do what it was supposed to. So that's gonna be 45 damage.
Awesome.
How's that feel? You crit me twice in a row. You get one now. So Toa, like, turns back into a flaming monkey and cracks her knuckles and just the swiftest of uppercuts.
Yeah,
I figured you just turn her into bongo drums.
that definitely lands.
Now I'm thinking of like the fucking Donkey Kong game with the bongos.
Not even actually. It's Donkey Kong's like down B or whatever, where you just start smacking the ground.
Yeah, that's from Donkey Kong 64. Yeah, the bongo beat that he does. Yeah.
Okay,
Ball be
that
bongo
is
brothers.
that's Toa's turn. Emery cast polymorph to turn Toa into that. And for the sake of making sure I have spells to do things when necessary, that is all I'm going to do.
Okay, Bruno, it is your turn. 3 HP in a dream.
baby. We were on the
Going
same fucking
to-
wavelength on that one.
Bonus action blade song.
Okay.
Mark that off.
Too many 1 HP dreams that we've lived together, Fred.
I know.
Put my AC back up. And then I'm going to walk to where I can see it. So I've walked 10 feet. And then cast Toll the Dead on it. I mean, it needs to
Ooh,
make
choice.
a DC 17 wisdom save.
Yo, bro, did he just casually walk up and down smash?
12.
No, Toa did though.
That's a save.
17, all right?
Over 17.
Well, then it doesn't do anything, and I continue to walk.
Just casually continues.
Just gonna walk away.
Gonna
So
fall on
here,
Emrys so that at least if
15.
you die, you know it's in his arms.
Okay, we're gonna go there. And then my turn.
Okay.
I feel like I'm playing fucking MTG again. And I end my turn.
And I end my turn.
He comes here. That guy moves there.
My leg.
Octavius, it is your turn.
Smack it in the face. I'm sorry.
I can't.
Grab
I
his
can't,
dick and twist it.
I can't go in there and hit anything though.
Grab his dick and twist it.
I can't see shit in there is the problem, right? That's the thing.
No.
I mean,
No one's gone in there. No player.
Yeah, that Aura. I
That's
think
Cap.
was the closest
Enters
one
that
I've gone
to
in
it,
there.
So yeah.
Oh, you
Alright.
you went in. Yep.
For about 3
so
seconds.
let's be specific here. I don't need to go in there.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna walk in, and I'm gonna casually walk up and down smash twice.
Okay. So first thing, Constitution saving
Bro,
throw.
did he just
Fuck
casually walk up and down smash?
Down
Yo, he really
smash?
did though. He really did. Classic clip.
17 saves. So you will only take half of this damage.
And
which
won't be blind.
is
Congratulations.
He is triple blind.
10 fire damage.
Would his armor would his helmet's visor block the blinding effect actually?
He passed. Anyway.
I mean, I am like full, like the fullest of plate. Like,
I'll try to help you here. Shut up.
I know.
Let me love you.
That hits.
No, it doesn't.
A 30?
It does
Yeah,
not.
you just barely miss.
Does not hit him. No, serious, it does not hit him.
How does a 30 not hit him?
Because he's
He's
10
10
feet up.
feet in the air.
Yeah, you can't actually swing at him.
I would argue that I can. I'm 8 feet tall, and I
Good
have a
sir.
warhammer.
Good sir, that's not how this works. You have a 5-foot attack range by nature of the game. Sorry, sorry.
That's correct. You do a nice effort, though, with this.
Did I miss the fact that he was flying?
Yeah, it's right next
Yeah.
to him. So if you look,
He's been
there's
flying for, like,
the little
2,
spirit that's next to you
3
is 5 feet
turns.
up. He's been flying 10 feet, yeah, for multiple turns.
That I
Just
had no
throw
idea.
it at him.
I have no idea that's what that meant. By
Just throw
that.
it at him.
Yeah, just fucking throw it at him. Does that count, Fred?
And have it
You can.
explode again.
Yeah.
It doesn't
I mean,
explode. I can just throw it and call it back. It can't explode anymore.
I think it's just an improvised weapon at that point, and if it does not explode, you cannot call it back if you reread the actual text.
Yeah. That's true.
You guys are making me really just want to go to sleep.
That's your call, man.
Just all right. I'm gonna stand here.
Sir, you
me.
didn't die.
Okay. It is the fire giant's turn next.
I can move that there and swing, but I can't swing because it's flying apparently.
That it is.
Wait, what weapon is it?
It doesn't matter what the weapon is. It matters about what he can move it, and I don't know if a spiritual weapon can technically fly.
Yeah, but if it's a long weapon, it wouldn't have reach.
It doesn't matter.
Spirit-
The spirit
the
weapon
spiritual
cannot
weapon,
have a long
the spiritual weapon
property.
can indeed fly.
Okay, that's good to know. So it can fly, but it does not have a long property or reach property. It can't.
So it is. Why does it? Man, I don't know why this doesn't work all the time.
What do we got going on?
Can I do that? There we go. The elevation of the fire giant Brimskarda is now 30 feet.
Okay.
And from Toa, you just hear, "Come back and fight me, you bitch!"
I'll climb my ass up there if I gotta.
I mean, I can technically.
Yeah, right.
I can't move that far. We're gonna move there.
2 attacks of opportunity, isn't it?
Oh yeah, I do get an opportunity attack because you flew out of my range.
There you go.
Glad someone's
Waiting
paying
for it.
attention. I wasn't gonna say it honestly,
Why not? We're trying to win.
because I don't think it's that far from dead to begin with.
Yeah, I mean, if
I
I couldn't
missed.
argue that
it's
I was
far enough.
that I could hit 10 feet in the air,
I mean, that's a ranging issue. That's a you issue. The opportunity attacks up to people
is-
who are close.
8 feet
30
plus
fucking feet in the air.
conservative 4 feet arm.
Going to throw
Yeah, it's not how
a
the game
rock.
works, sadly.
We've done that for you and Chris's campaign.
Yeah, but Chris is a different DM from Fred, and I know how he
Sarah.
tends to play.
Your attack of
Yeah.
opportunity.
Can she?
Oh,
I
I
don't,
also had that?
I don't think
Yep.
so. No. It didn't. It
I
never,
didn't think I had it.
It never
as
was in
the
her
summon.
range as a melee, and she doesn't have
She-
war
She
does
caps.
have
attacked
attacks
it
on
3
them.
times.
She-
It doesn't matter.
She did.
Attack of opportunity just has to do with when it's leaving your range on melee.
And it would have. She
Yeah.
was able to
Yeah,
attack
it
it
was
on
in
her
my
turn.
melee range.
She attacked it
She's on
3
melee
times.
summon.
She was 5 foot flying.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're talking about her summon. Yes, the summon,
Yes.
absolutely. I thought you meant her herself. I was confused. Yeah, the summon, absolutely. Yeah. My confusion.
Oh.
So the giant ape is going to take 24 bludgeoning damage from the first heated rock throw,
Okay.
and it's going to take 9 fire damage.
So 24
Um,
and 9.
24 and 9. Yep.
Okay.
And that's a huge beast. Okay. And the second one is going to get thrown at Octavius as he's thoroughly confused why this guy just walked up to him.
I just didn't realize he was fucking flying for this entire time. I was like, that's a
Which
weird
he's-
number.
To be
He's
fair, this is not the
nervous.
first time he's been using those. If you haven't been paying attention to him, that's on you.
That hits Octavius. So you get a heated rock thrown right at you. You're going to take. Move out of the way, dice, please.
Yep, same issue.
I
Yeah.
think it's
That's the thing
27.
Chris was complaining about two other times, I believe.
27 bludgeoning damage.
Oof.
And 18 fire damage.
Damn,
Yep.
bro.
And then you must
I'm not
roll
making shit.
a
Nope,
strength
no.
six
Are you
Already on the
unconscious?
ground.
saving throw.
Yup.
Okay.
Happens. So if he's on the ground, but the spiritual weapon is still up, can it swing, or was it not? Actually, it wasn't in range anyway. I think Morwen's the only one who might have
It's
had a
not
chance.
in range,
Yeah,
and it
Morwen's
would
summon. Yeah.
dissipate now.
Yeah, I think Morwen's summon is the only one that had the opportunity attack. But I think you can still do that technically if your summon's still there. So
Yeah,
that's
I
on
mean,
you.
there's no reason it would have been gone.
Yeah.
Is
Go
it
ahead,
just
go ahead.
once?
Yeah, just one
Yep.
attack basically.
Okay.
Watch, this is the thing that kills it. How amazing would that be? Okay, never
Nah.
mind. Never mind with a 3.
Nah, nah.
Does not die.
Oh,
And then it would be Brimskarda's turn. It would be
Morwen's turn.
Morwen's turn.
property.
It
Okay.
was mine.
Yeah. So can this thing fly, or is it can only move?
So this might be a horrible idea. Can I hold on? I want to re-pull up my thing. So it's 30 feet from me. Can I face step onto its head? Is that possible?
Bruh. It's 30 feet in the air, yeah. You might have to move yourself to a different position first, but
Yeah, you'd have to move from.
What's the distance of face step?
30 feet exact. So she
It's
probably
30 feet, so
she
I would have
she
to
would
do my
probably have to
movement
be like
first.
right next to it here, I'd assume. But I don't see why. I mean,
So
personally,
it's
it wouldn't.
30 feet in the air.
Right.
Would
Mhm.
be its feet.
Right. So
So
that's
then
what I'm
its
saying.
head would be 15 feet up.
So if she moved
So
around the
it's
wall to be in this location, would she be able to? You think
45 feet up.
it would be?
Oh no, I'm
I see
doing
what
my
you're saying. Okay.
summon.
No, from her summon.
Ah,
Yeah, it's
misunderstood.
for my summon, not me. No.
Misunderstood. Interesting. Okay.
So if I move over here, because I have how much movement again?
40 feet from the summon itself.
Yeah, so I can move here because it's 20, and I'm assuming this is all the 5-foot shelf, unless
Well, if
it's not.
it wouldn't matter anyway because it's 30 feet in the air. If you want to get on top of its head,
Mhm.
that would be 45 feet up.
But I think what she's saying is if she moves it and it's a 5-foot up shelf and then it teleports 35 feet. So if it teleports 30 feet in the air, so it's 35 feet up. And even if its head is 45 feet up, I get you're right. She can't teleport on top of it, but can she Misty Step close enough to be able to physically hit it? I think that's ultimately
Or like
the question.
on its shoulder, or something
I
like
don't think
that.
you're gonna be able to get high enough to get above it. I
Yeah.
think though you might be able to get high enough to hit like its stomach
Yeah, so if
Yeah.
you stay on this shelf, right, you would be
Yeah.
35 feet in the air when you
when you
misty step.
teleport. So you'd be
Yeah.
And
chest-ish
then-
level at most
And then you would fall
immediately.
30 feet down.
Unless she grappled it.
She'd fall 500 feet per second in one turn. I don't know. Does that happen immediately, or does that happen at the end of the turn though?
Immediately.
Okay. So you think what, one attack potentially at most in the air at it, or two before she falls out of range?
I would say one attack. You would misty
Okay.
step and one attack if that's what you wanted to do, and then you would fall and take whatever fall damage that would give
Okay.
you.
Yep. So there's the image.
And I would only get one attack, so that's only. I'll do it.
Go for it, girl.
Fuck
I
it.
like it. I like
Why
it.
not?
What else is
So,
gonna fucking
whoop.
happen, right?
Whoop. I'm gonna attempt to hit it twice, and then immediately take the fall damage.
Twice or once? What does she get out of that?
Once.
Fred?
Or
Just the once. Okay.
hit once, he said.
Yeah. That's right. Hey, I would have vied for twice as well personally, but
So go
You get what
ahead
you get.
and
okay,
roll to
never mind.
hit,
Misunderstood. You go.
Yeah, no.
and you would fall 30 feet.
Mm-hmm.
What's that? 6d6. It's 1d6 every 5 feet.
Ooh, good.
So So just a heads up, Sarah. Have you rolled yet? I'm not scrolled down.
She did.
Okay.
Yeah, I did.
I don't know what Fred's going to do to you on this one. It says technically this thing is supposed to take its turn immediately after yours, so I don't know if you'll also have your action and bonus action as normal. That's up to him.
Oh, this is supposed to go.
Immediately after her. Yeah, I just noticed.
Okay, so
Where do
you're
I
supposed
see
to use
that?
your tunes first, and
then it goes. Yeah, that's why I was
it
kind of.
goes.
I don't know how much you're going to care. I just noticed.
It wouldn't have mattered in this.
Okay.
In this instance, I mean, I was
Do you
gonna.
plan on doing something?
I was just gonna cast a spell, but it wouldn't have like changed any. I was gonna attempt to cast a spell.
Okay.
Uh,
So just make sure you
then-
roll the Constitution saving throw for
Beforehand.
your Fae.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bruno, what's your perception passive?
For the spirit.
No, Bruno.
No, Bruno. Bruno.
Oh, Bruno. Sorry.
What'd you say?
10.
10? Okay. Yeah, so you save on that again. Everyone's making this save on this.
Mm.
That is 9 fire damage that you would take, and the fall damage as well if you want to roll the 66. We'll say 5d6.
I thought you were gonna roll him. I didn't think it was gonna be me.
Is she falling 50 feet?
She's falling, yeah, from
Yeah,
however
30
high she
feet.
teleport. Yeah.
I
Why
thought
is
it was 1d6 per 10 feet.
Oh, I thought it was 1d6 for 5.
No, 1d6 per 10. He is correct on that front.
Oh,
Okay.
so,
So it would be
then
half that
that's-
number.
And it
Okay.
should be after the initial 10 feet because you can fall up to 10 feet without taking damage. I
That's
believe.
not actually true. It depends on what
Okay.
class you are. It's every 10 feet is a d6 of damage, but certain classes will have a thing where at 10 feet you don't have to take the damage, and then anything over that you do.
So it's
how much is it?
3d6?
It would be 3d6.
2d6.
It would be.
3d6.
That's up to you. How much is she falling? 30 feet?
Yeah.
Then yes, 3d6.
So 3d6.
It's 1d6 per 10 feet.
So you want to re-roll 3d6?
Unless you're Chris. In that case,
Yeah, I
it's 1d8 per 10 feet.
I'm just going to start doing 1d20 per 5 feet.
We did
Wow.
that for a whole campaign, so.
so 9 plus 12, right? Did I say
Yep.
that right?
Yep.
Okay. And the only other thing I was gonna do was I was gonna cast Mind Slither because it's a cantrip.
Ah,
Okay.
okay.
That's wisdom.
Uh,
what?
no intelligence.
Just a heads up, you might need to move around the wall first. I don't know how Fred's going to play that one.
Is it view?
Yeah, within sight that you can see, or within range you can see.
see within
Wait, what's
range,
that?
yeah. So you're gonna have
Oh,
to
so I do have
see
to
move.
him.
Can she see it through her summon?
That's a good question. I don't
I
know
don't
if this
think
summon does
that's
that,
how
though.
that works.
I don't think it mentioned
I don't
it.
believe I can.
Yeah. So you can see him right
I'll
there.
let you
I rolled a 17 though,
base
so that will
commands.
save.
No, she cannot do it through her summon. That's a cool question, though.
This is all.
Okay.
Oh.
Still a nice
Argento.
good turn.
What's your passive perception?
My passive perception is 21.
Okay.
Nothing? Alrighty.
Yep.
Alright, so Aura will move 10 feet forward. She'll take a stab at this snake with attack number 1. That's going to be this. Does a 17 hit?
Yes.
Okay.
You take 3 fire damage, which I forgot to do last time you attacked.
Okay, that's fine. So
With ranged
it will
attacks
still
even?
take 11 damage, regardless,
Yes,
for the hit itself,
Definitely.
right? Let me think about this for half a second.
So-
Has the 11 reflected in its health pool?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, we're going to do it this way. I'm going to Savage Attacker that. It's the higher number between the two. That will definitely be the higher number. So it's going to take 15 into the 11, so an extra 4.
So 4 more.
She's going to disappear for having hit it. Argento will at that point summon her again with a bonus action, within 15 feet, so she goes 10 feet from him. She only moved 10 feet the first turn, so she's going to move another 10 feet to go back up to the snake. Nothing is going to happen just yet. Argento will use the second attack per action with the crossbow. We're going to roll that on Brimskarda. Let's hope it's decent. An 11 plus 10 will make a 21. Should hit, yes. So crossbow damage itself is going to be kind of low, but we're going to sneak attack since... Well, actually, no, it's not within the... It's not within the range, is it? Brimskarda is not within the range of the summon anymore, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so then that's all she's going to take. That's not what I wanted, to be honest. Can I technically change this a little bit, but still keep exactly what happened for you? Here, let me explain. If instead of having Aura attack first, can I have Argento attack first? Aura will attack second. The only difference that would make is Argento would use, instead of the... She would be gone, essentially, at the end of this turn. And then, instead of the bonus action to re-summon her, I think I would... yeah, it might be too much. I was going to say, do the steady aim. Because she theoretically could have still come in, and as long as Argento was attacking from himself, I was going to use the Unleash Incarnation from her. Here, let me... So she still would have been able to swing her roll at the end after his 2 attacks. I fucked it up, though, so I might need to just take it. It's your call. I don't know if I have the right to respond to that the way, because I fucked it up the way I was doing it. I think I would have done it this way if I'd known the snakes were doing the damage, but at the same time, it is what it is.
Yeah, we're gonna keep it.
Keep it how it was?
way you
That's
did
totally
it,
fine.
yeah.
Totally fine. Okay. So Argento will just do the what did I say, 7 damage. That's okay. If that's the case, though, Aura will still... since she's already summoned up, I might as well. Yeah, fuck it. We'll spend one of the Unleashed Incarnations since I already sent it to chat anyway, and we'll swing again with her. I'm going to assume that's a hit, so I'll just roll damage. And I've already used my Savage Attacker, so it has to be the 8. Okay. Sorry for the delay. That's all I can do.
Okay. Yeah, when you hit the fire snake again, you take 6 damage.
That's totally fine. Aura disappears. She'll go back over to the rock for now. And I will hopefully do it correctly the next time, since now I know.
Emrys, it would be your turn.
I have only one option, it seems. I throw a rock.
Nope.
Revenge.
Also, Constitution save when you get a chance.
18 on the con save.
But the rock probably won't hit.
Okay. The 14 to hit does not.
No, I assume that was a miss.
Modifier. Okay. Half, because you saved, is 9. 9 fire damage.
Okay. And that hits.
23 definitely hits. From what?
From Toa throwing.
And that's the rock.
You don't have 2 rock attacks with a giant ape. You only have 1 rock attack.
Ooh.
Did I?
Nope.
Oh,
You have 2 fist attacks.
I thought it was just 2 attacks per turn. Alright, well, that fucking sucks. Alright.
Anything else?
I move closer and I just stare up at it menacingly with
Good.
Toa.
Good. If we can get back to my turn, I can kill it. Let's go.
A lot of assumptions we're making here.
Dude, I'm pretty sure. I've been keeping track of this thing's health. If I get one good sneak attack on it, I'm pretty sure it's done.
And
I mean, you could see the aura on it.
Yes, that helps too. But I'm pretty sure just by nature, with where it's at and what I've been paying attention to. We'll see.
I can cast that at 300 feet. Interesting. Yeah, we'll do that. What's the radii on it? 20-foot cone. So from finger on the piece here. From here, would you say I could see any part of Brimskarda?
Yes.
Cool. I cast Ice Storm.
Okay.
It makes a 20-foot cone, and I'm basically just going to
20
put that
foot.
so it's where Brimskarda is.
20-foot cylinder. Yeah.
20-foot cylinder.
Cylinder. I said cone. My mistake. 20-foot cylinder. And it's going to be where Brimskarda is.
Sir, do you have a pinch of dust and a few drops of water?
Ooh. This guy's
Fred
paying
hasn't been
attention.
tracking those, so no.
Yeah. I haven't.
Also, he has the sickle, if I remember correctly, which acts as a casting focus.
I do.
Whoops, that's
So-
wrong. So, one might say.
Creature is going to take 2d8 damage and 4d6 cold. And you
Each
must make.
creature dexterity saving throw. So roll dexterity for your giant ape.
No, I said I'm putting it directly. I'm putting it over Brimskarda. I have 300 feet to put it. It's only hitting Brimskarda.
Oh, it has a 300-foot range. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're putting it off to the side. All right.
Yeah, you put it down. I was waiting for the token. It's going over directly Brimskarda.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. Like, yeah, to me, directly over was the whole thing, but that's fine. That's fine. You definitely have time to move it. And
So
elevation-wise too, right?
It's 40
only
feet,
so tall,
so-
right? So you could have just
I had it
kept
directly
it,
on Brimskarda anyway. So
yeah, you could have just kept it, so it's 40 feet up, and then boom.
I mean,
only
it's
hits
only
that,
a
it doesn't hit
one-turn
anything on the
thing. It
ground.
doesn't go
Oh, is it?
away. I mean,
Oh,
it would make a
instantaneous.
terrain
Yeah.
thing, but it's not continuous.
Yep.
It's the only
Dexterity
flaw I
saving
had with Ice
throw,
Storm.
It's going to save.
Okay, so it still needs to take half of.
2d8 bludgeoning and
So that's that for the
4d6
D8.
cold.
For this spell, I feel like it should be more powerful than that, but it really isn't.
So
It's got really good range though, which is probably why.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
total
Mhm.
damage of 22. Have it to 11.
okay. I'm gonna hide that token. Oh, I did full damage. Hold on.
I mean, yeah, I'll take full damage. I'm fine with that.
Does it take extra against cold or anything?
We don't know.
It
I
didn't
don't
seem
know.
to when I
Does it?
was using the dragon before, so I don't think it does.
The other one did, but again, the other one was
That was
a
the
baby.
salamander I was
Yeah, it
fighting,
wasn't-
not the dragon.
there's also-
or not
yeah.
not the giant.
Also,
The
yeah, this is-
salamanders took the cold damage.
there's also the fact
Okay.
that
I
this is a
thought
boss
she
versus
also
a
took the
normal,
cold
so-
damage.
Not that I could tell.
Yeah, I'm not sure we were 100% aware. So
But it is 11, and you said that was the hard cutoff.
Yep. So we can end it here, or we can go to the end of the round. It's up to you guys.
I mean,
You guys
I'll have
want
to
to
get up in
sleep,
the
or
morning.
if you want to continue
I'm not worried
the
to continue a little.
battle
I don't know.
to slaughter her to. Oh, it wouldn't be next week because I am not available next Wednesday.
Right.
So
let's
we would
let's
have to
try and. I
potentially
mean, I
switch
guess
the
the
day, or-
question to you is: do you think that with what we've done damage-wise, she'll die within the next round, or we will be able to clean this up in the next round? If we go
I
one more
think
cycle.
she could die in the next round if you guys land the hits.
Let's give it one more cycle. If that doesn't work, then we'll stop there. In my mind.
Okay.
Is everyone
And
okay
I
with
will
that? I don't
finish
wanna
my
speak for
turn
everybody,
by
so-
moving back into cover.
Okay. What's your passive perception?
His is less
Me?
than mine, and if I didn't see something about the 21, I doubt he does.
I have a 19.
Okay. So when you move
Okay.
back, if you scroll down to the south, if you are zoomed in,
Oh, I get the feeling. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. So we're
Amherst
dealing with
would
them next
see
week. Next week, no matter what.
the two fire giants entering the arena.
Oh,
It for the love of is
fuck. We got two
their
Bruces coming
turn.
from the south. Alright, we're
Oh,
not
fair.
finishing this tonight. Let's
They're
Yeah.
all the way up there on initiative too.
Probably. Then if
Throwing a rock at
Let's still at least finish this turn
Bruno.
out. I think we'll be fine. Oops.
In my own defense, I kind of have cover from the other pillar.
We'll see.
That does not hit. And the next one goes.
Like I've got pretty decent cover. I should have a good bonus on not getting hit in the face.
They're attacking Bruno.
Cool.
Yeah, screw that guy, right?
I mean, in Emery's mind,
I mean, if he let's be real, if he gets
I can
hit,
bring it back.
if he
The-
gets hit,
the
Emery's
second-
has 2 people he has to
The
revive.
second
so.
fire giant hits Bruno.
Ooh.
And
Don't worry, I can revive
Bruno
people.
Would
Are they
take
throwing shit?
Yeah, they're throwing rocks.
Yeah, rocks. We're fighting
Oh, I
giants.
didn't hear the word rock.
Yeah.
25 bludgeoning damage as you get hit by a
Well,
rock.
the good news is you can only just drop to unconscious.
Yeah.
I think we're
Yeah, we're gonna hit the end of the turn order and probably have to call it there, but that's fine. Let's see what we get.
Bruno, if you would like to roll a death save to DM.
Oh wait, no. Hutch isn't dead. He had Death Ward.
Oh,
Which
that's
is
kinda
not.
true. He's unconscious. Yeah, he should have come back with 1 HP. To be fair.
Oh, Hutch should have 1 HP. That's a good call.
Yep.
Hutch, you have 1 HP.
Because technically Chris is the one who cast it, so.
Yeah.
That's a good save.
I completely forgot about that.
Yeah, no, that's a good call, dude. Good save.
Okay, Bruno, you can mark that. Um. So brother stays there.
Hello,
This
his name is
guy.
actually brother uncle.
Yeah, yeah.
I
He's
just
had that.
noticed that.
He's had that for a
Yeah.
while. Yeah, that's pretty great.
The snake is going to attack Argento.
That's fine.
there's a
Attempt
fucking
with a bite.
There's a
That
what now?
does not hit. A
there's a
tail.
flying.
That 22 hits you.
A 22 will hit. Yep.
Okay. So a tail attack is going to land from the fire snake
Probably not gonna matter too
and
much.
do max 5 damage and five bludgeoning and 4 fire.
So, just so I'm aware, if I uncanny dodge, you
Mhm.
can use a reaction to have the attacker's damage against you. Since it's one source of attack damage, it would be
Yep.
what, in your opinion? 4, 5,
4.
4 total? Okay. Just want to make sure I use the right number.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, so we'll uncanny dodge that out of a reaction, but that's okay.
Cool. And then it would be 1 HP Octavius.
One
Roll a
HP
Constitution
dream,
saving
baby.
throw.
Oh. So he's unconscious anyway.
So there's no recovery from this.
Well,
Okay.
that is true, but he at least doesn't lose the death save, right? So he's theoretically able to survive 3 instead of the potential 2 from taking damage from whatever the save is.
No, I mean even if he passes, he fails. So he's
Correct.
still going down
It's-
anyway.
Right.
You
but
are the
it's an,
first person to fail.
It's an
You
extra turn,
will
is all I'm
be-
saying.
killed.
By failing this turn, as opposed to like potentially getting hit by it while he was down, right? He's at.
It's
3
funny
death
too
saves
because that
instead
was a
of 2.
super low roll, so you take 12 damage, which would obviously kill you. You would be blinded too, but you
You're unconscious, doesn't
are
matter.
unconscious.
Yeah.
It is Brimskarda's turn. Brimskarda is just really confused about what's happening with Octavius as he's getting
He's
up,
up
and
and he's
going
down.
down.
He's up and he's down.
Brimskarda is throwing a rock at brother uncle
Oh, really? Interesting choice.
as she yells out in giant, "No one will have him." That definitely hits.
It's a lover's tryst issue. Oh no.
and He is dead and
Yay,
is he
unconsciousness.
prone? Oh, he's already.
Now is
prone,
he
yeah,
dead
I
dead
see.
or is he like
I
prone
think
dead?
we would probably have to check if I had to guess.
No, it doesn't matter. I can revivify. I just need to know which one it is.
You'll find out.
We have to check, essentially. Yeah.
And then he's going to throw. Yeah, he's going to throw heated rock at, I guess, Monkey Man, right? You kind of have to.
Makes
don't
more
have to.
sense. Yeah.
Ooh, that hits.
I'd be very surprised if it didn't, to be completely frank.
Well, I mean, it rolled a 4, so.
You have to roll a nat 1 to miss this target.
19 bludgeoning damage and 28 fire damage.
Okay.
And it would be Morwen Teller's turn.
You good, Sarah?
Morwen, you still alive?
Yeah, sorry, I didn't hear the name.
Yep.
No, you're
Your
good.
turn.
It's your turn.
Look, hit him
I
with a
have
lightning
my
bolt.
I have my volume way too low.
No, you're
I'm
good.
not hearing words. How? And I already forgot. You did summon an ape again, right?
It's
Yes.
that's what Tony
This is the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay. If I misty stepped on the ape,
Ooh.
will it be tall enough to hit it?
When you say
Not
when
anymore
I,
because Brimskarda is now 30 feet
well,
in the air.
no. So when you say
Is
when
it
I,
still
do you
not
mean your
tall?
face summon?
Yeah, it's the face summon.
So it would go from 5 feet up to 20 feet
15.
up.
So
20
it'd
feet.
be
Well, if
20
it's
feet.
standing on top of her,
So
on
it
top
could
of
hit
the
a
tower.
25
its
square.
maximum
So
height would be
it
still
would
15.
Need, so it would need. Well, no. So its maximum height would be hitting what, 20 or 25, Fred? Just so clarification.
It would be hitting 25 feet, so
Okay.
it would still miss by
Still be
5
too
feet.
short.
5 feet. Okay.
Even if I have a 5-foot reach.
Yes, because
Are
you're
you
going.
including it in a?
So by
That's-
standing
yeah.
on top of Toa's head, you're at 20 feet.
Gives you
so you'd
20
hit the
feet,
25,
right?
Yeah.
And then you're
Yeah.
reaching 5 feet, which is 25.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I picked 30 feet.
Yeah. It's fine.
Yeah, I know.
That's kind of what I figured. That's why I asked it
I'm
the way I did.
trying to figure it out.
You could always
How
try
tall
this.
was the anvil?
Actually,
10 feet.
here's an idea for you, Sarah.
Hmm.
There's nothing that says you can't climb Toa first and then warp from there. You have 40 feet of movement base anyway. I don't know how high. I guess you could step 5 feet to your right and then start climbing Toa for maybe 10 feet, 15 feet, and then
Can
warp.
you not just climb the wall?
I
I'm
guess
already
maybe.
standing on something on
Doesn't
the
have a
wall.
climb speed, but she could
Right,
try.
right. It doesn't have a climb, but that's what I mean. So, like, to climb Toa, maybe the wall too, but at minimum to climb Toa, it would just be difficult terrain, I'd assume, no?
No,
'Cause
because
it's
when
a-
I tried
I mean-
to climb another person, it was acrobatics checks.
She might still need to do an acrobatics check, but my point is more in terms of the movement and the capacity to do so, I'm pretty sure it exists. It's just, she might need a roll, yeah.
If she's climbing, it would count as difficult terrain because she doesn't have a climb speed.
Right.
Yeah.
So then the Face Spirit would be able to climb Toa. If it's 40 feet of movement and you move, even if you move 10 feet to your right, that's 15 feet of climb. So you'd be able to climb Toa no matter what to the top. And then at 15 feet higher on top of Toa, you'd be able to warp 30 feet with the bonus action. So that's max 45 feet of height. So you should be high enough to get the giant 30 feet in the air. Now, whether you can land on it and attack multiple times or you'd have to attack once while falling is a different question. But in terms of height, I think can get there.
Then she'd need to make a dexterity saving throw to be able to land on it
Fred
properly.
actually hasn't necessarily mentioned that. I would wait until then. But
Let
to your
the
point, it
DM
is
make his
possible.
decisions.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's just my point
This
is
is
more
all
that
on
the
Fred.
movement is within the realm of possibility. It's more a matter of do you want to, and if so, what happens. So
How tall was the anvil again, Fred?
10 feet.
10 feet. Yep.
Okay, so the anvil was only 10.
That would put you in range of it, though, wouldn't it? If she can teleport 30 feet.
technically,
I'm gonna take fall
if it's
damage again,
5,
though, and I don't
well,
want to do
so it's
that.
5 from where you're at, so you wouldn't take fall damage from that. You could move 5, 10, 15, 20 to the anvil, and then your last 20 feet would be to climb the anvil. So technically you could. It's one way or the other.
30 feet
Yeah.
to teleport above it,
Correct, yeah.
since we're not counting diagonals.
I mean, I think technically we are, but Fred's point was more, or my point was
Well, no,
more,
we
it-
weren't
it-
because
no,
otherwise
no,
it
my,
would have
my point was
affected
more,
other
it
stuff.
didn't matter that much. The diagonal was literally like 0.5 of a foot more, so. But yeah, one way or another.
Now, does that sound doable to you, Fred?
I mean, you
'Cause
can do
you're-
anything you
You
want.
make the call.
Yeah,
Ugh.
yeah, you can always do anything you want. He's just going to potentially make you roll.
Well, no, that's fine. It's more of the math.
I would tell you from what he's done so far, my guess would be if you try and climb the anvil, as long as you move through Toa's space, you're probably okay. If you move through the enemy's space, that's going to be an issue. But I think you have enough movement to get on top of the anvil as long as you're careful about that.
The long and the short is you won't know unless you do it and
Right.
get told otherwise.
Right.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do the proper way because I know you said I needed to make my character go first before I did anything with my summon. So let me
Yes.
get that out
that's
of the
fair.
way.
Very true.
Just because I'm gonna use my last sorcery point to cast Dissonant Whispers, or attempt to cast Dissonant Whispers again at the first level.
Okay.
So I'll do that first.
You know what he does?
Wah.
Not save.
Ooh. 3d6, baby.
Finally!
Finally!
It was gonna hopefully happen eventually.
It's gonna happen at some point.
That's a
Oh,
big roll,
wow.
too. Fuck, bro.
17.
That's 1 point less
what,
from max,
psychic
right?
damage?
Yeah. Damn.
So the other thing with the Dissonant Whispers,
That's to run away.
it has to run away.
And it can't take reactions or something? Am I missing that?
Yeah, it can't take its.
uses
It
it,
has to immediately use its reaction, and it has
Ah.
to run away from me.
Okay.
Now your summon can't jump on it.
That is true. Well, actually, that
Yeah.
I guess that depends on how close it stays to the anvil, but we'll see.
So, what if it doesn't have any
Reactions.
It moves to the end of its speed, right?
Correct. Yeah.
So it
I'd
moves
assume. Yeah.
10. Okay.
It also technically won't hurt itself by the movement, so
So it's moved.
that was cool.
Did it just go into the? I have everything open.
It moved into the
It just
corner.
went to the corner.
Is it standing in hot coals? Or above them?
Could be.
It's still flying technically, but yeah.
If so, how
Yeah.
tall is that table? Or smithing station or
And then
Whatever.
I guess in this instance, since I know I can't reach it anymore because of that, can I have my spirit just climb Toa and just be on Toa
I think it would just take your
If
movement.
you want to.
And you definitely have enough, so yeah.
if that's cool? Like,
10 feet to Toa, and then you still have 30 feet left, and Toa's only 15
Yeah.
feet tall, so you should be able to climb without issue, even if difficult.
would you like me to roll dexterity or anything like that for it? Since it is climbing.
No, you're climbing a friendly creature. I would assume Toa would allow you to climb it.
Chris?
Fair.
If I said no, I would have said no.
Yeah. So I will
So
just
he's
have-
not going to hinder, or she, whatever it is, not going to hinder you in any way for climbing. It would probably be more assisting.
Alright, so then wham. Just on Toa's
Okay.
shoulder.
Fantastic.
And
does she not
scissors
take
off.
any fire damage due to the flaming ape?
I said
apes
that
are-
Oh, yeah.
as damage.
I know.
It's a regular.
The ape
It's a
is almost
regular.
normal, yeah.
It's a regular giant ape. I just declared it a flaming ape because I thought it would look cool.
And I haven't done the con through yet.
Yes, you'd have to do concentration on, or Constitution save on your Fae.
That's saving.
So you,
That plus
you
2, I believe.
passed,
So
Mhm.
the only
That's
person
nuts.
that didn't pass was Metal Monstrosity. 11 fire damage.
Awesome.
And
sauce.
that is the end of the round, yeah?
I believe
And that is
the
going to be
case.
the end of the night, and we'll continue another 7 sessions in the
Exactly.
coming weeks. Thank you
So-
for joining, as
Yeah,
Brimskarda
That's
is
interesting.
really close to dying.
Yeah, I'm curious
the
because I
party
think if I
seems pretty
roll
good.
high enough, it's possible that I might be able to. Well, actually, hold on, let me think. So if I.
Gonna hit her with a rock.
Oh, interesting.
Just hit her
how
with
would I do
another
that?
rock.
Yeah, you guys can definitely kill her now
We could, yeah, potentially, but we'll see how it goes.
before she goes. Yeah.
All
So
right.
good job getting this far. I didn't think this much of the party would be surviving by now.
Yeah, we ain't dead yet. Woohoo!
That's good. You're still in it.
Uh,
Chris knew something was up.
Absolutely. All right. That was a good
Solid.
run tonight. I think that was a pretty incredible fight. We'll see
No,
how
I'm
we can
just
finish it up.
I'm just a strategic motherfucker.
Yeah.
No, you guys are doing good spells, good attacks, good strategy. You know, it is coming out to be a epic battle as it should at 16th level.
The fun sort of battle. The one we are unsure of the outcome.